the other track. Hotep Senuhena Senut Tiren Ishaka Nukukemet. I hope you're doing well. The title of this live stream is Investigation of SaNeter Studios, HOK, Black News 102, House of Consciousness. Let me see who's in the place to be. We have Young Hero in the place to be. We have V Bennett in the place to be. I want to check the sound quality. Give me one moment. Sounds good on my end. Now, dang. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to do one thing. I almost forgot to do one thing. Bear with me. I made the chat open to everyone. You just have to be a subscriber. We do the fair use disclaimer, copyright disclaimer on the section. Copyright disclaimer on the section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for common use reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. I don't even know why the other one doesn't show, but it's okay. Now, it only shows. Both of them should show, but never mind. Show some love to Sister Nandia. We're gonna listen to her. We're gonna get straight to the nitty-gritty. I'm gonna share her link and then we're gonna play. I was wondering what's going on with Frankie's channel. Well, we're gonna hear what Sister Nandy said. Now, those of you who will send her a cash app, feel free to type my Art Forever team, you know what I'm saying, so she knows where the love is coming from. Yes, Young Hero, I saw that he was scheduled. I don't know if he started, you know, because sometimes he starts a bit earlier. Let me see if he has started. Yeah, I started. Well, you know, hey, people want to find out. They're going to find the easy way or the hard way. So here is Sister Nandy's video. Young Hero wrote, it's private because he got strike. How do you know he got strikes? Now on JJ7000, they are claiming that Garfield Reese, you know, gave him some copyright strikes, but I don't know where they get that from. We've been able, we don't have the cash app system in Copenhagen, in Denmark, indeed. So this is the video here. Sister Nelly's live stream is entitled SaNeter Napa Black Sun under investigation by the feds. Volume down and we can just go into it right now.
What's good, everybody? Hey, love me, fro. So everybody want to know what's SaNeter page at. Y'all can thank Nandy for that one. He under investigation by the feds. He trying.
Hear what Sister Nandy said? He said he under investigation by the feds. Selector Blazing wrote peace, Shaka, and peace to the family, peace to you. Bennett wrote big up Sister Nandy for being a lady. JTV is in the place to be. So once again, and Andrew Burnett is in the place to be once again. Hold on. Oh, no, I have it here. This is Sister Nandy's Cash App. Show her some love. Show her some love. Now, Young Hero wrote, because it's my there's obviously a typo, and he has no choice because he loves his money too much. Well, let's listen to Sister Nandy.
Trying to take the videos down. That one. He under investigation by the feds.
Heard that? Let's go back.
So everybody want to know what SaNeter page at. Y'all can thank Nandy for that one. He under investigation by the feds.
He under investigation. Dang. Son of Africa is in the place to be. Bennett wrote a lot of cross-state fraud going on over there. LOL. Over there. Young Hero wrote, Nandi always talking facts. Show some love to Sister Nandy. This is her Cash App. Just type in my Art Forever team. Show some love to Sister Nandy.
He trying to take the videos down.
He's trying to take the videos down. So who knows? Maybe it's not because of copyright strikes. Let's continue.
Guess why Ben Love Me Fro on SaNeter ass? Shortly after he told the truth on Monday, I went on and handled business.
Indeed, he admitted that he lied. He got on Sister Nandy's panel and he admitted that he lied on her. Selector Blazing wrote, wow, Sister Nandy not playing around, and that's why everybody should feel free to send her a little something on the Cash App.
He scared, y'all. The feds done knocked on that nigga door.
Feds knocked on his door? For real? Marcus is the place to be. He wrote, that's my boo.
Frankie, hello. Where them hoes at? Who will file the lawsuits? Where them hoes at? SaNeter, you didn't come on here and tell everybody the feds been to your door.
Frankie, you ain't telling the people the feds been to your door?
You ain't told nobody yet. Is you locked up? You ain't locked up, is you, SaNeter? You better not be locked up. Somebody better talk to Nandy. Oh, you thought I was playing with you? He ain't did number hit that page, y'all. Ain't gone nowhere. He's scared. Them folks on that ass like he like it. Where them hoes at? Neo still over there trying to get her thousands of dollars together. And I ain't through with him yet. That nigga gonna have to pay.
Florida, maybe it's a slang for Florida. JIT 863 wrote, Sak passe chaka. Moi, la ma boule bon, pays pas bon. Pays pas bon, ouais, sak passe même. Yo dit c'est 3000 ou bien 4000 prisonniers qui sorti, qui échappé. Yo quitté prison. Yo attaqué l'aéroport là. Il semblait, le Premier ministre n'a pas qu'à rentrer la caille. Un pile problème dans le pays là.
Hear me? It's too late, SaNeter. Nundy had all the videos. I've been hitting download since I've been on YouTube.
And they said she got all the videos. Frankie, you can delete all the videos you want. Too late. Frankie. Do you remember the video? And I mentioned that, I think maybe this morning. It was very early New York time. Right now it's 4 p.m. New York time. Some of you may have not seen it. Frankie went live. He showed pictures of people. And he said the crimes that they committed. Yeah. Yeah, I got his cell number, but you know. Called him a few times, you know. I ain't gonna call him every day, you know. Now I have an answer, you know. I was really curious. I was wondering if it was copyright strikes or if it was, you know, something else to that nature, you know, because Nature Boy just got to prison, you know, and what's his name? Polite, you know, got to prison, you know, less than a year ago. So some people, they want some time off, you know. But anyway, Filthy Frankie did a live stream and he showed people's pictures and he said the different crimes that they committed. You know, well, guns, shooting, drugs. And he felt weird to me. I'm like, what the hell? But you know, let's continue.
What you thought, nigga?
Yes, young Heru. When Frankie got on Nandy's panel just a few days ago, he said that he loves Sister Nandy. Well, it looked like snitching, dry snitching, whatever you want to call it. But for a strange reason, some of you missed it. But I know some of you seen it. He showed people's pictures and he just went on and said the illegal activities that they were doing. And now that I'm hearing that there's an investigation, I understand. Plus, we're gonna review somebody else who also did some, you know, similar type of dry snitching as well, you know. And remember, I told you about that movie, Wolf of Wall Street. I told you about that movie, that scene when he's talking to his friend and he leaves a note. Don't incriminate yourself. I'm wearing a wire. Next thing you know, the feds be knocking on his door and they tell him you're going to jail, and they show him that note. The friend that he was trying to protect, he was already under investigation. He spoke. You all seen that Filthy Frankie got back with so many people that he had beef with for strange reason. He wanted to be cool with all those people. Watch closely what's gonna happen shortly. There's some people you ain't even gonna see. You ain't even gonna hear from them. You're gonna see some of them when they're gonna leave the pen, when they're gonna leave the jail, when they're gonna pay bail. Frankie may even relocate. Who knows? Do you think Frankie gonna go to prison? He's 60 years old. He's gonna go and maintain? He ain't gonna maintain. Don't do it, Shaka. Make you look small. Like the professor? No, I don't mean anything disrespectful, you know. I was just doing the word play with the word, you know. JTV will tail tuck between his legs. I miss that in the words of bro Donnie Bang. Marcus wrote she not snitching kids off limit, period. I wasn't talking about Sister Nandy. I was talking about Frankie and his homies, you know. He snitched on his ops, but he said he from the streets, LOL.
Where you at, old snake ass bitch nigga? You in the cloud? Where you at? All these video making motherfuckers up here ain't did shit to the nigga. Oh, I got my receipts. Play with it. Play with it. Oh, do it. Don't do it. Y'all know who the fuck the queen of receipts. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Them folk done tapped on his ass up there. He finna go down for everybody he done crossed on this motherfucker. Do y'all hear me?
Frankie, you finna go down. 2024 will be interesting.
He under investigation for conspiracy, coercion.
Conspiracy? Coercion? You know what's interesting? He was bragging live on air that he has receipts on people, that he has phone calls of people, and he even played some. So if they were at his door, they may have had a warrant and they may have retrieved some evidence. And he publicly admitted that he protects child molesters. He acted like he was gonna bring out this child molestation report, but he did not. Why? Was it because of money? We saw him with Polite after he exposed Polite and accused Polite of being York, right? He's on tape saying this.
When I came out, Brother Shaka, and I tried to expose Polite, and I accused Polite of being Dr. York, I exposed.
Yes. He admitted it. But after he accused Polite of being York, we seen him with the money that Polite gave him. He showed the money. He said, "Thank you, brother. I love you. I'll never forget this." So when it comes to those molestation reports, who knows if he got, a little change.
After this whole Polite case go on, and when this shit is over with, I want to see all you niggas. Listen to me good, y'all. Rob on, Garfield, all y'all know who I'm talking about. I want to see all you niggas, cause I'm gonna be pulling up some reports of molestation in Harlem, in the Bronx, some fresh ones that just went on. I want to see y'all stand up and fight.
So when we hear these different charges,
he done crossed on this motherfucker. Do y'all hear me? He under investigation for conspiracy, coercion.
That's 2 already. He knows about some rapists and child molesters. As a matter of fact, remember.
Listen,
okay, can I talk now? Can I talk now?
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. So Sekou didn't say anything pseudo at all. And the people have stated that for years. Now, SaNeter, if you don't mind, you said that other people teach that you can have sex with a 9-year-old girl. Like, do you mind telling which other Hebrew Israelite organization teach that? Because you see, I'm not from New York, so to me it's news. And I'd like to know when I go to New York with my daughter, where I should avoid going. So if you don't mind, SaNeter, which other Hebrew Israelite organization teach that thing that GMS teach?
Well, there's a lot of Hebrew Israelite groups out there that teach that. I'm not calling out no names or nothing like that. All I'm gonna tell you is that a lot of them teach that, brother. A lot of Hebrew Israelites teach that.
I appreciate that. A lot of Hebrew Israelites teach that. Do you think there may be RICO in the mix? Those guys be making money. Different events, debates, donations, Cash App, PayPal, Super Chat, Super Sticker, and it goes straight in the hands of some rapist child molesters. Do you think RICO may be in the mix? JTV wrote, "Hey Frank, I heard you was in the can last night crying like a Kit Kat." V. Bennett thinks so. V. Bennett wrote, "The timing is very accurate. Sunshine and Rain will like the video. Show some love to Sister Nandy. This is her Cash App. Just put my eye forever team."
Covering up shit, being in the presence of minors.
Covering up stuff, being in the presence of minors. My goodness, can you imagine the type of RICO that you can get?
about renegade. He going down. Black Sun also under investigation.
Somebody else under investigation. Dang. Dang. Chris just got back. He's happy. So many people we saw going back over there. Enki. All getting back home. Brown sugar is in the place to be. All right.
And so is Nepal. Who else wants some soup?
Nepal is under investigation too. Now she said several times that the book is coming, so you know, she will sing the quickest. I mean, we already heard her singing. You know. Let me go back. She's singing. She said my name.
Oh yeah.
This in him. Yeah. This in him singing.
Set me free. Why don't you, nigga? Keep watching Shaka Juju.
Venerable Chaka, you're drinking tea out of that Kemet cup. It's not tea, but yes, this is the Kemet cup. Oh, as a matter of fact, you know what? Lately, I've been forgetting to share that link. You can have custom designs. We have plenty of products. Mugs, hats, caps, shirts, hoodies, all sorts, you know? But remember, show some love to Sister Nandi. This is a Cash App. Just type in my Art Forever team.
Smoke with 90, bitch. I show y'all how to play with this paperwork. They're going after the Arena Uncensored next. That's why that hoe over there can't stop treating her nose. I'm waiting to see if he gonna drop down in my chat and tell me I'm lying. That's what I'm waiting on. Drop down in my chat and tell me I'm lying. SaNeter.
Yeah, Frankie. He's been in her chat, even been on her panel. Why he didn't say that she was lying? Young Hero wrote, Shaka, you having fun. We won and gonna keep winning. Rub it in their faces. I'm just reporting the news. I'll share the link later on. Everybody's free. I'm talking about the link to get on the panel. Show some love to Sister Nandi. That's her Cash App. Just type in my Forever team.
Flame this motherfucker up. I don't need to see number flames and blood drops in this bitch. Motherfucker like me surgical. I ain't a SaNeter check. Mate, motherfucker. Did you say you play chess? You forgot about the queen piece, did you? Because you ain't had a queen in your life in so long. You dead dick motherfucker. I'm coming for my money, nigga. Now, if you bitches want to understand how to deal with this nigga, my email is still available to you whores. For a fuck nigga fee, though. For a fuck nigga fee. Other than that, all y'all bitches, keep my name out your mouth and take my pictures off your page, or I'm coming for you hoes. And touch my page. YouTube has already been informed about the false flagging.
Rossetti, thank you for that link you sent to me in the chat. I think it was you. I will play the excerpt. He wrote, "You came back around fast as hell. I guess you was right, Shaka. YouTube is alright. Karma. Karma. Karma for Filthy Frankie."
I done showed y'all my motherfucking power. I advise y'all hoes to back the fuck up off of my page. Understand me, bitches? And I ain't hiding a goddamn thing. Do something. Flag my shit. Get my page to it. And I'ma dig just like we did on him on them IP addresses. And I'ma tear your ass up, bitch. See, I told y'all my shit was a brand before I came here. And I own a lot of you motherfuckers. Just wait and see who been branded by Nundy. You hoes gonna learn to quit playing with grown folk. Or let me sip my goddamn coffee. Oh, it's a few more bitches. I got somebody on y'all ass too. It's VDL. Y'all ain't wonder why they so quiet.
They're quiet? Have they heard it through the grapevine? I said it was I know scam devil mad.
I'ma hit my gas. Wild the snakes at y'all. When I tell y'all when I go on my altar, when I did into my spiritual, what did I tell that nigga that day? You played with the wrong motherfucker. Understand me? Nigga, I didn't just wage fleshly warfare. I waged a spiritual warfare on all you wicked ass motherfuckers. And my ancestors, hell. Only reason I ain't on y'all last because I'm still traveling and moving around doing shit with my family. But you motherfuckers just wait. I'm finna pop out, bitches. Y'all gonna see me, ho, literally. Think it's a game. And I still look like I'm in my 20s, ho. I'm finna hurt a lot of you ugly ass bitches up here. And I ain't had to go get no fake ass, no fake titties, no veneers. I ain't have to go get my motherfucking eyelids plucked out. I ain't have to add no lashes or no motherfucking hair. You weak ass state swamp desert pussy hoes. See, when them documents get served the right way, they send you back confirmation. I got my confirmation back.
She got her confirmation back. So Frankie, you will serve paperwork and you don't even tell your homies? Some people are gonna go down with him. Got a reaction of people. Dang. You got served, literally, Frankie. It's only the beginning, man. You're gonna take some people down with him.
I've been just sitting back watching. Paige got took down yesterday. That nigga been real quiet for the last few days.
Yes, he's been real quiet. Even before the page was taken down, he's been quiet.
Cause he got them documents for real. That's how you know a bitch like Neo Flex.
Show some love to Sister Nandy. This is her cash app. Just type in my Art Forever team.
Old Cleo over there. She ain't did a damn thing. Shut up, bitch. You was hoping SaNeter came back and gave you some Disney, ho. Y'all hold on for a minute. Let me get me some goddamn coffee. Where these hoes at? I gotta get thousands of dollars. It's a lot of money to sue the nigga. Bitch, I filed a papyrus affidavit. I just filed a papyrus. It was free. I'm trying to figure out what this whole time about. But let me get my coffee. Okay. Any bitch you done wrong Nundy up here, beware ho. I'm coming. And the motherfucker who lied, if it's Snup, that bitch Noble, Ho Leah, Ho Hummit, all you bitches. Yes, hoes. Yes, bitches. I'm on y'all motherfucking asses, ho. And wait till y'all see when this military pop out. I've been in training and getting my paperwork together and, getting my brain spruced up, y'all, and, getting them general orders and shit together and getting the soldiers in line. Because when I pop out, it's going to be some hoes get slapped at. It's some bitches I don't even want to do nothing but see them. Y'all. These hoes with these criminal records up here talking that shit. Y'all. Proud to steal bubblegum ass bitches. Y'all, I crash out. I get real aggravated. Y'all seen my shit. I get aggravated. Them motherfuckers over there saying they going down. The old school version. I ain't talking about Mary J. They gotta put them motherfucking notes on that shit. They going down. And I don't give a fuck. And for the bitches who say, she over there with that police shit, shut your ass up, ho. I ain't with no police shit.
Real Talk is taking credit for that now. Here with my efforts finally worked. I told you I was sending that letter to the feds about SaNeter involvement in Polite's case, and they received it, as well as me reporting his page every single day for years.
That nigga is a fraud. They graping, they messing with children. Bitches called being surgical and removing a cancer out your fucking community. Oh, you bitches feel like it's rules in war, honey. Oh, you hoes is stuck on the 33 strategies of war. You limited edition bitches. You limited edition bitches. I don't give a fuck how I gotta get a motherfucker, and I told y'all to quit playing with me with that bullshit. And now that it's all said and done, YouTube gonna owe me some fancy boot for a lot of y'all pages. Y'all hoes who monetize, better be careful. The IRS is watching. For these hoes who's proud to get their first super chat. The
RRS, the RIS is watching. Actually, it's IRS, isn't it?
Don't say no names. What up, Shaka? Hey, V-Ben. Hey, Marquise Booth.
What up, Sister Nandy? Show her some love. You have her cash app right there. As a matter of fact, very easy to remember. $ Sister Nandy.
Hey, Create. Hey, all my peoples. The kids at campus in the goddamn building. What's up, y'all? Hey, these hoes up here calculating funds, scamming and putting shit in folk names and running backgrounds and shit. Oh, okay, bitch. Okay. Violating privacy. Okay, bitch. IRS coming too. Y'all whole better demonetize. Nandy ain't never been monetized. The kids at camp love me. When I get cash outs and stuff, they giving me donations, and everybody real in my shit. I could just, they can just come back and see how much my people love Lundy. Y'all hoes better stop that monetizing shit and ain't filing no damn 1099. I'm gonna flame up my gas. I don't think they heard me. Cause right now, SaNeter also under investigation for tax evasion.
Frankie, you're under investigation for tax evasion? For real, Frankie? Show some love to Sister Nandy. This is her cash app. $ Sister Nandy. SISTANANDI. Damn, Frankie, how many charges? How many legal troubles do you have, Frankie? That's why you got all those people back. People get some time off when they give some useful information. Whatever fines they have, the fines can be lowered, or in some cases you can't disappear. The information is just valuable enough. I'm just reporting the news. I'm not making any accusation. Damn, tax evasion worse than RICO charges. No, RICO is worse.
That's just a fair warning for hoes who dropped the ball on some shit that you could have been done. He been getting Social Security and all that shit, and he over there collecting all this money and shit and monetizing shit. Yeah. IRS want all that. Including the scamming of the DVDs. I turned that in.
Scamming of the DVDs? Oh. The bootlegging. I think she's talking about the bootlegging.
He admitted to fraudulently duplicating other people's work.
Well, yes, he admitted. He did.
Another joint. Hold it up right here. Another joint right here. By Oswald Quick, Freemasonry. The origin of Freemasonry. Now look at me right quick. I think Oswald crazy. This message is for you. Oswald don't like nobody getting his information out. But this is not this Negro information in the street. This right here belongs to all of us, man. Yo, Oswald crazy, stop calling me, asking me if I'm selling your tape. Hell no, I ain't selling your tape. Whenever you go into
Stop calling me, asking me if I'm selling your tape. Hell no, I ain't selling your tape. And he's holding the tape. Make that make sense. Show some love to Sister Nandy. You have a cash app right here. Just type my Forever Team.
And selling it out on the corner for profit. Books and all. Lego. False advertisement is also an issue on a federal level if you continuously do it. And everybody been on his page been false advertising. Garfield with that weak ass book. The nigga who snorted cocaine out of kids. Dr. Maya who had bricks in her closet. Check the moon. Shakara, brown Shakara Haramo. Over there fucking with you. Stinky Inky with that fake ass book and these lies he done ran around here and told. Let's talk about it, bitches. But you hoes said it was hard to get a nigga. It's hard out here for them wimps, but it damn sure ain't hard out here for a pimp. Let me sip my coffee. He ain't did number. He hit that page. He's scared, but it's too late. They've been watching you. SaNeter. It just took somebody who was very smart to connect the dots.
To somebody who was very smart, because what did Enki think about black people? Did he think that black people were smart?
The niggas, it's like these dumb black ass niggas that was created in America by the white man.
All right, he's gonna get his karma then.
One thing I can tell you, brother, is black people, we ain't shit, man. Our people ain't shit. Black people ain't shit, bro. We can talk about this white man all day. But nah, man, black people ain't them. We ain't shit, man. Our people is fucked up.
And I wish you would. Come on after 90. You know why I laugh at these hoes up here? All these bitches who talk that shit about me. Ain't nobody gave me no paperwork. And the ones who did, they withdrew that shit and they went into hiding. Cause a snake show they hate this. We talking about that stank pussy bitch who gave him my information and put my mug shots up there. I'm finna get that hoe. Cause one thing about SaNeter, he ain't gonna lie. He gonna go on and tell the truth. Cause he ain't going down with nobody. See,
he ain't gonna lie when he's gonna tell on people. We already seen him telling on people live on here. So without a camera, we can only imagine.
Gonna tell the truth on them little motherfuckers he was working with. That's Nino Brown. He lie on the real, but he gonna
Nino Brown. He is a real leader of the CMB. Who is he gonna point at?
Tell the truth on them fakes. He gonna expose that. He pissed right now. That nigga is pissed. He over there fucking his damn self in the ass with a cucumber. He don't need no help no more. Somebody on the back end of that. All they ass going down. Watch what I tell y'all. This is another one of Nundy's predictions. Them babies' nose has been wiped. What they say in New York, lullaby, baby. We're going to rock about these motherfuckers they got.
Lullaby, just like in New Jack City.
Cry your crocodile tears behind them walls, pussy ass nigga. Think about everybody you lied on. See all the children you allowed to be violated. Let that hoe take a collect call from her husband, or will they be talking to each other from kites? Miss Anastasia Leon Garcia, because you done been married to a whole bunch.
Anastasia Leon Garcia? Who's that?
Bunch of them weird motherfuckers, hoe. All them last names yours. They hyphenated. You got so many. Let me sip my coffee. So today, y'all, we got to stand on business. She is definitely SaNeter's wife. She's his wife, yes. And they conspired together against Nundy and Queen's Throne and Uncle Suge and Moorish World TV and so many other people in the chats, and they have compromised very educated people on their platforms, and they brought the KKK in, and they are anti-Semitic, and they brought white folks in trying to tell us how to be black folk. Yeah, we got a problem with SaNeter Studios. And the only reason he ain't took down the House of Consciousness because he's letting Reggie them get caught up on their federal charges. That's why they still over there on that page.
Oh, dang. Let's hear that again. Let's hear that again.
How to be black folk. Yeah, we got a problem with SaNeter Studios. And the only reason he ain't took down the House of Consciousness because he's letting Reggie them get caught up on their federal charge.
He's letting Reggie getting caught up in those federal charges. So it's gonna be like in New Jack City. Frankie's gonna say, "See, Reggie, he's a real leader." Show some love to Sister Nandy. This is her cash out. Dang.
That's why they still over there on that page.
That's why they still over there on that page. Now, oh, Divinely Inspired is in the place to be. How you doing, brother? There's gonna be a lot of snitching going on. Now, what did Napa say about her husband?
Don't let me bring up what, and I hope that's not the case.
What?
I
bring
so
it up.
fair not to say it on the World Wide Web, but I hope that you're not teaching your family to say derogatory things about black people in general, whether they are African descent or otherwise, right? No, we're not going to get into that again.
I don't think Reggie knows yet. If he knew, he wouldn't throw the middle fingers. He threw the middle fingers because he realized he wasn't going to get as much money as he thought he would with that, situation. Actually, let me have a look on that other dude's website if that event is still going on now. What was the website again? I forgot. Dang, what was it again? Damn, what was the name of the website again? Oh, there it is. So if I go to events, current events, it's still on the website. Okay, we'll find out.
Yeah, but let's not do that. And
I don't teach my kids hate. No, I don't do
I
that.
hope not. All right.
Well, but I'm not on trial here. Rima Bill said, "Did Nepal really tell Rob about SaNeter's meat penis?" He said, "KK, answer my question."
Yes.
wait,
Yeah.
wait,
This is
wait,
the name.
Kat, hold on, wait, Kat, I gotta ask you again, Kat.
Yeah.
Did Nepal ever talk about? Wait, what's this question? Hold on, I gotta ask the brother's question over again. Hold on. Rima Bell said, "This is fucking crazy." Rima Bell said, "Did Nepal really tell Rob about SaNeter's package or his penis?"
She told me directly about his package. That's where the name.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. What? I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. What was she saying about SaNeter's peen?
You know, height to size ratio. You know, you can only imagine. It wasn't doing.
Well, I'm not understanding. What do you mean? Remember, I've been in Japan for like almost 20 years.
Frankie's a small guy, you know.
Wait. She said that Frankie has a snossage.
What? He has a shrimp. That's all I can say about that.
Holy shit.
We're doing it.
Kat, you do know that Nepal would hit the link and she would call you a liar. She would say, she would literally come here and say that you're lying.
Yes, I was just thinking.
I want her to.
Everybody else is a liar.
Listen, Nepal used to call me on the phone, right? And she used to love it when I used to cuss out SaNeter. And she'd be like, Kat, you know what? You're the only one with balls around here. You don't take SaNeter's shit. I love it. La 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 la. She used to love it when I used to cuss him out. She was like, all these pussies bow down to him. And I'm like, yes, let her come here and deny that shit to me.
You know that she will call you a liar. She will sit there and write in your face and be like, she never said that.
Listen, everyone's a liar about her, of course.
Wait, I'm sorry. Kat, can you say that again?
What Nepal used to... There's so many things, but that specifically about SaNeter, otherwise, you know, other than talking about his manhood, was that the fact that I would stand up to him and she would call the men in the HOK pussies. Okay, and what did she call them? Wetbacks? Sorry, not wetbacks. Shit, that's the wrong word. Wet noodles, back noodle, whatever the shit she used to say.
Limp noodle or some shit? Oh,
yeah, something. Shit, I said the wrong thing. Sorry, apologize. But she used to say something like that and be like, Kat. She used to love it when I used to cuss him out.
Wait. So her husband, she's over here talking about his penis size to other people.
To me, anyway.
What? You don't think that she was talking to Rob about it too?
Oh yeah, definitely. Sometimes we'd be on freeway calls talking shit.
What?
Drunk.
Wait a minute. This is fucking crazy. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
wait. SaNeter,
I think I told him this before, but he's like, listen, at this point, it really don't matter. Man's beating her up, doing all kinds of shit to her, like, you know, what can you say at this point? You know, violating, bribing her mother.
You said he beat her. Oh yeah. He did say. He did say he crushed her.
The tutus, you know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Taking pictures of her taking shits.
Oh Lord, I don't hear that part.
Yeah, you hear about that? She said that he was taking pictures. Okay, Debbie, I'm sorry, my bad.
No, I was saying like Diddy in his mug.
Yeah, saw Diddy. The freak off, the HOK freak off party. Yo, no, wait a minute. You know what she says? She said, no, Devion, did you hear this? Kat, you probably didn't hear this. I'm not sure. I don't know what show it was. Do you remember when Unseen Soldier and I was like, Judah, did you hear what Nepal said? And I was like, no, what? And they were like, Nepal said, I just suddenly realized I don't want to be with you, Judah. And this is...
All right, you know, he said that Nepal said it. The lady said that Nepal said it. You know, I don't know that lady. I'm just reporting the news. But I didn't look for that. You know, somebody left a comment on my video. You know, so. But anyway, now remember Frankie's homie? What did you mean, Sister Love My Afro? You wrote Yada and called me. I shared the stream in my community timeline. If people don't get the notification at the same time. Def Chef wrote, so what happened? How did Frankie lose the channel? Well, Sister Nanny said that he's under investigation by the feds. And he he's trying to, remove the evidence. So he made this channel private to delete some videos. What do you call it? Sellout. What do you call James Small a sellout? Now, remember, that dude.
I'm not gonna call him a con man. I ain't never known him to steal nothing from nobody.
I don't know.
Just saying.
Listen. I don't know. All I know is that there's a blog that said that she was going live and releasing receipts of illicit behavior, and you were also rolling with Michael Nowak too, weren't you?
What you mean rolling with Michael Nowak? I'm not rolling with anybody at all. What I say I do, I achieve scientifically. I'm not rolling with anybody. This is funny.
Polite. And people said that he was on tape saying that Polite was his boy. I don't know what the verdict will be. But if the verdict is not guilty, you know the deal now. I'm not rolling with him.
They act like it's a rock band, like we all go out together. That's crazy. So the link might
So y'all don't be on 125th Street. Y'all
right?
wasn't on 125th Street. Hold on. So you, SaNeter, Polite, was not all on 125th Street. Giving.
Don't forget the red pill. Yeah, don't forget red pill, blue pill. I got a list for you because I don't want you to leave them out.
Oh my goodness. He's giving a roll call now. He's giving a roll call.
I told you these niggas is weak. These niggas is weak, man. These niggas ain't talking about from Baltimore. You don't know me. Nigga, I don't know your weak ass. Nigga telling on his own people.
He says, I got a list. He's about to put up a list, man. He says, don't forget such and such. Hold up, I got a list, man. Let's listen up, man.
Don't leave nobody out. Hold on, let's make sure we get this straight. Since this is where we at. Don't leave out red pill, blue pill, stinky inky, feel good Valentine, Delbert Blair, the young shooter, aka Young Pharaoh. Don't leave out none of them. Make sure they there. And understand when you say all them names, always put me on this side.
Dang. So Frankie on tape showing people's pictures and saying, yeah, he did this, he that guy weapon, that guy drug, that guy shot whatever. And now look at this dude, that Bobby Banger dude. Remember the movie Wolf of Wall Street? That dude has the list. He may have got a visit already. Oh my goodness. Let's hear it again.
Don't forget the red pill. Yeah, don't forget red pill, blue pill. I got a list for you because I don't want you to leave them out.
He doesn't want her to leave them out. They're going to be telling on each other. Let's listen up, man.
Don't leave nobody out. Hold on, let's make sure we get this straight. Since this is where we at. Don't leave out red pill, blue pill, stinky inky, feel good Valentine, Delbert Blair, the young shooter, aka Young Pharaoh. Don't leave out none of them. Make sure they there. And understand when you say all them names, always put me on this side.
Let me share the link. My goodness. Frankie gonna be doing some telling. I have a feeling that's what's gonna happen. Here's the link to get on the panel. Feel free. You just need to use a webcam. Otherwise, keep it in the chat. Love Mafro wrote. You've been able to snitch in time, LOL. Love Mafro wrote snitches on the pills. Young Harold wrote he got. I guess he meant to write he got the list. Chingy, yeah, the brother Ching Ching. Yeah, that was a long list. And this one hella video. Unc is an old buffoon. I'm reading the comments. That's why you got to never get on the phone or email with none of them. Oh, I mean, that was a long time ago. You can imagine how much phone calls and emails they have collected. Oh my goodness. Or they're going to be talking. Hey, Shaka in chat. I'm on the map forever chat too. That's what's up. He got the list ready. All of them just start running their mouth the moment they ask about something they really should stop doing wrong things to people instead of turning on each other. Yen said none of us. It's true. We don't have dirt. Oh, Love Marfo is a supporter of Dr. Blair. We don't hear Blair, well, I don't know if he has a doctorate degree, but Delbert Blair, right? We don't hear him often. Lately I haven't heard from him, Andrea Burnett wrote, like the video, like, and also, subscribe as well. You know what I'm saying? Now, Brown Sugar wrote, instead of him taking accountability for his part, he brings up other guys. That's what they do. Only 11 likes? Well, hey. Let me see how many likes now. Wow, there are 13 likes on the other channel, and on this one, 11. Yeah, not many, but the House of Informants. To real, what's up? It's been a minute. Scammers always turn on each other. Call Chingy up. I can't call him. I have a. Young Danny Williams will call Frankie again, Chaka. No, it's okay. It's okay. I have an answer now. I was wondering why his channel was down, and I have an answer now. So rest in peace. He's deceased. Damn, I didn't even know. Young Hero wrote, they won't stop because they do anything for money. They sell their soul for money. Oh, and indeed, Selector Blazing wrote that he passed away a few years ago. I did not even know that, and indeed, Love Mafro wrote that, This Centavo? I was wondering if sometime you said something strange, but maybe it's somebody else. But I said, wrote, a lot of people don't know that Scam Chat started all that police phone call recording stuff. He calls it playing chess. Oh, and yes, he passed away. It's the third person to write that. So nobody wants to get on the panel. I can call it a day. I have time, but people don't want to get on the panel. It's okay. Otherwise, just keep the chat going. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't going to be too long if it's just a chat. I always prioritize the panel. So, Professor Small, you might as well just, because I thought about sending him an email and telling him, hey, this investigation, but some people are xenophobic and, so I'm not saying he is, even though people are free to ask him, but I don't want to repeat myself too much, But when Reggie told Sekou, you have no standing in our community, you're an outsider, you talk to your people, I talk to my people. Criticism went towards Sekou, not towards Reggie, but to each his own, I don't have no beef with the elder. That's so how you doing, brother?
Hey, what's up, Shaka?
Jenning, investigation going on apparently.
Hey, bro, there's an investigation going on, man. I mean, And now it's like, oh, we're investigating you, right? So that means he's been under investigation. You see what I'm saying? Like, what?
Hold on. I'm sorry. One second. Now, you look like the lady that was on Judah Nelson's panel who said that Nepal told you about this, about her husband, and him being small. Is that you? You really look like her, I don't know if you use a webcam, but if you do, feel free to get on the panel. Otherwise, keep it in the chat. Go ahead, Dev Dapster.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming, and this is going to be interesting to see how this plays out. Like, from what I was listening to, he made his videos private, right? Like, they didn't snatch the channel. He made everything private to edit videos, to delete portions of video. I guess that's the same as edit videos. To like, what's going on here? Is he trying to figure out a way to distance himself from the transgressions of the community, right? Because a lot has came through the House of Consciousness. I'm not going to sit here and act like I haven't learned anything. I haven't, nothing's worked, or I haven't enjoyed some information. But let's deal with what's on the table right now, right? The scamming, all the sexual deviancy that it just seems, right? It seems like it comes through there. Maybe that's how I'm finding out about it. But hey, bro, we have quite a long line. We can name them, like, I don't want anyone to just think I'm just rambling. Like, I definitely have specific people in mind who I'm just like, yo, what's up with this? What's up with that? Not everybody's been convicted of anything, but there's been a lot of rumors, bro. And when I say rumors, I'm talking about people, right, like accusations, like rumors. I could start a rumor, but I'm talking about accusations, brother.
Well, he's on tape saying that he's going to put up molestation reports in Harlem, in the Bronx, some fresh one that just went on. But then he changed his mind. Maybe he got paid, but 2024 is going to be off the chain. It's going to be off the chain. Oh, Kat, thank you for calling. How you doing?
Hi, Maya.
There she go.
Hey, what's going on? I came in when you were playing that part of Judas.
Are you from England?
Yeah, I was the girl that you were playing on that video just a minute ago.
Yeah, I know, but on the video, I did not hear the accent. But now I can hear your accent. I actually lived in England for a few years.
Nice to meet you. Sorry, I didn't catch your name.
My name? Oh, the brother that.
Oh, I know your name, Shaka. Yeah.
Oh, Dev Dapster.
Oh, definitely. Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
But yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I was just.
Well, basically, you actually spoke with Nepal Shaddai, and she told you these things like on the phone. All right. And she's very strange because Nepal, she goes off on Frankie, she breaks up with him, and then 2 days later they're back together again. But you probably heard what she said not long ago. She insulted Cynthia, who is SaNeter's first wife, real wife, and she said that she cheated on him when he was in prison, and she got pregnant by another man and did not even tell him. He found out about the baby when he got home. You heard that, right? Yeah, that was insane.
Yeah, I think I might have mentioned it on that stream that you were playing as well. Like, she was talking about Cynthia and stuff like this. And this is what Nepal does. When she gets a few, drinks down her neck, she starts ranting and raving, and I've been at the end of those conversations. So she says things, whether it's true or not, all I can say is that's what she said to me, and probably a lot of other people, in terms of, you could only see, like, by the way that she conducts her streams when she's upset about something. Everything comes out of her mouth. She has no filter whatsoever. You know what I mean? She just lets all her business out, which is outrageous. Like, there was no reason for her to be talking about Cynthia and the fact that Cynthia supposedly got pregnant by another man, and
well, she
said
agree
with her. all this
She
crazy
said that
stuff
sister
because
told her to suck her dead father's D, so I guess, she had reason to be angry. But that's if it's true, because, like you said, everybody's lying but her. She never lies. She said that SaNeter hit her. You know what I'm saying? She said that SaNeter threatened to harm her mother and sister. She said that SaNeter's been taking pictures of her when she uses the bathroom, But you don't have to answer, but out of curiosity, are you from Ethiopia or Somalia or
Sudan.
Oh, Sudan. Okay.
I was born in from Khartoum. I was born in Khartoum.
Oh, okay. Atakalam Arabia Kalilan.
Yeah.
Maybe I didn't say it right. Maybe I didn't say it right. Yeah, Shueya.
No, you probably speak better Arabic than I do. My Arabic is a little bit rusty. I understand it more than I can speak it. Yeah. But I was born in Sudan. Yeah. But I've lived in England for over 40 years. So.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Well, feel free. Do you have a channel?
Yeah, I actually tried to come over here the other day when I think you were talking about the whole Nature Boy thing, but it was late and I couldn't have, I was just in bed. It was dark. I couldn't have my camera on, but I was like, do you know what? Today was probably the perfect time for me to come over and say what's there. Hi.
Well, feel free. If there's anything.
I don't know what you want to ask me. And do you know what? I really didn't want to go in on Nepal at all because I know she's actually been through. No, because I really don't. Because she's been through hell and back. I don't know what's going on with the whole SaNeter thing. I know that his channel's disappeared. I'm not really sure what's happened with that. Why that's happened.
And he said that he's under investigation. But Napashida, she first spoke about my daughter being on my lap. I don't know if you heard it, but and which video is it? I played it before. She first said, if there's all those perverts, then why do you have your daughter sitting on your lap? And Filthy Frankie SaNeter, he extrapolated, he took it further, and he spoke sexually about my daughter. You see, hey,
hang on, you're a pervert for having your daughter sitting on your lap.
Well, you know what? The best thing to do is for me to.
I want to hear this one.
Yeah, definitely. So, insinuating. There it is. So I'm going to share the link.
These guys are crazy.
And she even called me a sexual abuser, but she removed the video because I guess she realized it was just ridiculous to do that. But she had a video and she did remove that. So this is the video here in the chat. Napashida insinuating about fathers with children sitting on their lap. So I'm going to look for the timestamp, but I think it's early on. I think actually it wasn't Julian Lasso's panel. You see, so let's hear it. I go there.
What was reported to me?
Let me say what he told Rob Rack about me, and he would grape me in the shower, just because he didn't like the. Yeah, he said, "F Nepal, I'll grape her in the shower."
No, I don't know who she's talking about, but right now she's not talking about me.
Oh, okay.
He told Rob Rack about me, and he would grape me in the shower. Just because he didn't like something else. Yeah, he said, F Nepal, I'll grape her in the shower.
No,
but you sit over there, that dude, I'm not even going to say his name. That dude over there talking about my aunt, he's a pervert too, because anybody looking, and I'm going to say it, anybody talking about my
right now she's talking about me.
Pictures and looking at them is a violator. Why would you look at pictures of a woman when you know those pictures are revenge porn? You know that she didn't authorize the pictures being put on the internet.
Now, for the record, Tahaka Bey, who has a registered / lifetime sex offender on his own paperwork, he was selling her tapes on his website for like $3 to $5, and she never sued him, so I wonder why she never sued him. Maybe she was doing that for a living at some point, but let's continue.
You're a pervert. And why, if you're so worried about children, why are you always putting your children up on the internet with all these perverts? If there's so many perverts on the internet, why are you always putting your daughter on your lap, showing her to the internet?
So that's what she said. And then Filthy Frankie, he took it further, and he spoke sexually about my daughter several times, So, I don't feel sorry for her because she's disgusting. She knows that Filthy Frankie is defending rapists and child molesters. She's been knowing that, you know what I'm saying? So I don't wish her harm, you know. But I don't feel sorry for her because she said that he hit her, he threatened to harm her mother and sister, but yet she's still with him, you know. And one thing is for sure is she's broke. She cannot afford like $25 to remove the StreamYard logo. So she even complained publicly, saying that her ex-husband used to pay for the house, but now she had to leave the house and she's in an apartment. You know, how are you going to be married to a dude and you go live and you complain about, you know, wealthy dude hollering at her and her ex-husband who used to pay? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, she can do her thing. But what's for sure, I never lied on her. I never lied on him, you know. So, you know, and if people support her, it is what it is. You know, I'm not going to say don't support her. But personally, once again, SaNeter spoke sexually about my daughter several times, and she knows. Actually, I have her on tape criticizing him for speaking about my daughter. She said, you know, 3-year-old baby, really? You know, I played it before. You know, she even criticized him for insulting God. You know, because she claims to be a Hebrew, and here's SaNeter saying that the God of the Bible is a bipolar mother effer.
There's nothing special about you because you following some spook ass God, some God who we know is narcissistic, who's demonic, who's a goddamn liar, who's bipolar. The God of the Bible is a bipolar motherfucker.
You also said that God is a bee.
The minute they talk about your God, look at what you doing. Acting like a bitch, losing all your emotion. SaNeter said the God is a bitch. Yes, I said the motherfucker's a bitch. You said.
On his panel, he allows people to teach that they hate Africans.
As a people, I hate Africans because of what they did to my people.
And he even said that he hates Israelites.
You're wrong. You don't know. Everybody on my circuit, they against the Israelites. We hate the Israelites. We can't stand their doctrine.
He even insulted black people.
So I'll say it again. Black people are the worst of the worst when it comes to their own kind. The niggas, it's like these dumb black ass niggas that was created in America by the white man. One thing I can tell you, brother, is black people, we ain't shit, man. Our people ain't shit. Black people ain't shit, bro. We can talk about this white man all day. But nah, man, black people ain't them. We ain't shit, man. Our people.
But you know, Napa is lucky. I recorded her from my laptop, but there was a problem in the sound. I didn't have the sound. I only have the video without the sound. She dissed black American women. She called them loser hoes or loser bitches. I forgot which word, but she said loser and then one profanity. And she said, oh, if you're from the Caribbean or something, you know, okay, or all right. But, you know, I mean, she's very lucky. I asked people, you know, if they had recorded it. But, you know,
I've heard worse. I've heard a call American black women dusty, jealous, ugly, gorillas.
Really?
N-words.
Is it still online, or do you know?
Yeah, you probably could go to like either probably Rob Rack's channel or Judah's. I could find some clips of her.
Oh, yeah. Well,
saying,
you know,
it's not no secret. She loves calling black people N-words, and you ain't shit, and you're dumb, and you're the worst of the worst. Kind of like what SaNeter does. And these are supposedly like the, you know, the king or queen of the black conscious community, which is laughable, you know. So there's that.
You know, whenever you have time, feel free, you know, to send the links. This is my email address here. It's in the description also of the video. Okay. And anybody else, you know, if you have any clips of her disrespecting black women, you know, feel free to send those clips to me.
Oh yeah, she just did it the other day on Rob's channel that I had to go back and watch today, where she was on there. I guess she had nowhere else to go, and no one watches her dead channel that barely gets any views, you know. So she went over there to call out some women as usual and hate on women, while she's supposedly a advocate for women. She doesn't like women at all. She doesn't like women in her vicinity. She thinks she's the baddest bitch, you know, like SaNeter with, you know, wearing his gold chain. Like, that's not how she thinks. Like, everyone's jealous. Jealous of what? Jealous of a man that beats you up, doesn't support you. His dick ain't shit. That's why you're still halfway, you know, across the world. You ain't got anywhere closer to him. You've divorced him. You're moaning and bitching every other day, crying. Like, jealous of what? I always just a bit confused. Like, what are we supposed to be jealous about? A man that disrespects you, calls you a bitch,
and this is
tells you to shut up every 5 minutes.
Yeah, shut the F up, actually. And her mother is in her 80s, and she said that he's been harassing her mother. One thing I was wondering, does anybody knows what she does for a living?
What? Man, you know she ain't got no job. I asked you. Remember I asked you?
According to her, she is she's a doula. She's also some kind of life coach, therapist type deal going on.
Life coach.
I know.
Now, Julia said that she said that she lost her doula license because of pedophilia. I'm gonna play it.
I swore on the Torah that Nepal Shadar told me that she got her doula license taken away because of pedophilia. Guess what?
Now, he swore on the Torah that she told him that, but I heard him on another occasion where he said that it's because she ate somebody else's placenta that she lost her license. But
he told me this just the other day. Like, she said, I swear she told me in private that it was because of pedophilia. But I'm like, with that, it kind of like, would someone say it's because of pedophilia? Or you violated in some kind of, I was like, she must have violated in some way, but I don't think someone would say you're being charged with pedophilia. It doesn't sound right. Do you know what I mean? So I was like, there had to be something else that she must have done. Did she overstep the mark? Taking someone's organs? I don't know. Like, that in itself is just weird and disgusting. I don't know why.
That's a crime, right? Isn't that? I mean, I know it's a crime in America.
Mm-hmm.
Like, isn't that a crime everywhere? You can't.
Yeah.
Can you?
No, you can't. You can't just take someone's. And no, absolutely not. So that would be in itself enough reason for her doula license to be taken away. Yeah.
Unless it was given to her, but even if it's given to her for her to eat, somebody else's placenta,
even to eat someone, that's just disgusting.
That's crazy.
That is like some witchcraft, weird shit.
Yeah, we may find out. Oh, actually, I'm glad you mentioned witchcraft because she's on tape saying that she's God, and she made the same sign that these Nature Boy followers were doing.
My husband is a king, but guess what? I'm a queen. My husband is a god, but guess what? I'm a god.
And for somebody who claims that she follows the Torah and said that she's a god, that's blasphemous. I mean, she's so funny.
Mm-hmm. Well, she's admitted to being a witch too. So
I was okay. I was thinking that, but I was just like, I don't want to be wrong. But you heard that too. Okay, good. Because I heard
that was me. That was me too on that recording. When it was like she admitted to being a witch. When I was like, "So you really are a witch?"
That was you.
Was like,
okay.
That was me. She was like, "Yes, I am." Remember that? Yeah, that was me.
Okay.
Please send it to me. Anybody else who have a clip of her saying that she's a witch, I'm gonna have fun with those clips. I've never heard.
I need to send you it. You haven't heard that?
What? Sorry.
Where she admits to being a witch?
No, I never heard that.
I heard it.
I never heard. Dang.
I heard it, bro.
I'm gonna have to catch up then. I'm gonna be playing that.
I thought she was being facetious at the time, but now
she's eating placentas and stuff. She's something.
Right. I'm like, oh, she was really telling the truth.
She's a Hebrew witch. Okay.
Right.
Now, are you a Hebrew you like yourself?
Me? Hell no.
Yeah. Are you Muslim?
I was raised
maybe
Muslim.
It's personal, but yeah.
I was raised Muslim, but I'm not. I don't practice Islam. I'm you can call me agnostic. That's good.
Agnostic. Okay, that's what's up. Okay, yeah. Well, I didn't. Like my name. Probably is a hint, but I'm dealing with Kemet most of the time. I mean, mainly, I deal with ancient.
Yeah, I've come across you before. I've heard you on a couple of other places.
Actually, I had a nice discussion with Judah Nasra when he came on my panel. But the other day I heard him, he called Kemetic people gay, but hey, hey.
I know. Penis worshippers, yeah.
Judas funny.
Listen, I would be more of a Kemetic because of my background, like just given my history and my people. That would be what I would lean to more than any of these other like organized religions. So for me, Kemet all the way, Nubia all the way. That's my shit. Yeah.
Does somebody have a loudspeaker on? Because I can hear the music playing.
Yeah, I can hear music. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was that. He was Dev Tap, so he went on mute.
No, I don't have no. I'm not playing no music.
You don't have a. There's a music that's been playing the whole time.
But it's okay. Well, if you have any questions or comment, Kat, feel free.
No, I was just here for the show. I wanted to see if I'm gonna learn some new information, just kind of give my little 2 cents into what's going on. But I know a lot. I've known SaNeter and Nepal for a long time, and I don't fuck with them anymore because I know that they're weird and their whole setup and the people that they have are weird, and a lot of them are perverts and degenerates, and I don't mess with them, and I'm kind of sick of them at this point. I don't like this pretending like they didn't know, this acting blind routine. I'm not having it anymore because I know for a fact that these people knew what was going on, and they chose to turn a blind eye in order to make that. Like SaNeter, he don't care about Kemet, he don't care about Christianity, he don't care about Israelites, he don't care about Jews, none of that. What he cares about is that, okay? It's money. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Have you heard SaNeter say that he doesn't give a damn what Ramesses said, what Akhenaten said? Have you heard him say that?
No, but
Yeah,
he says,
I can play it for you.
Yes, I've heard it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna play it for Kat. Actually, he didn't say he doesn't give a damn. He said he doesn't give a F. But I'm gonna play it so people can hear it. Indeed, he doesn't care about Kemet, because nobody that cares about Kemet will say that he doesn't give a F what Ramesses or what Akhenaten said.
Shaka. I don't give a fuck what Ramesses said. I'm SaNeter. Ramesses was just another man, bro. I don't worship them motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck what Ramesses said. I don't give a fuck what Akhenaten said.
For the record,
Well, what does he actually give a fuck about?
You just said it.
Well, money, like you said, yes, indeed.
No, but what does he doesn't give a shit about Christianity, Islam, even though he was supposedly a nation of Islam. So, he doesn't give a shit about Israelites, Kemet.
I think he was a new Black Panther Party member. I'm not sure if he was really in the Nation of Islam, but who knows?
Wasn't he in the nation? No, I'm pretty sure. Wasn't he around? What's his face? Khalid Muhammad.
Yeah, and Khalid Muhammad at the time, he was a member of the New Black Panther Party. He was no longer in the Nation of Islam.
Oh, that was okay.
Yes.
What he said is that he had got out. He was meaning to go join up with the Nation of Islam. I guess he caught up with Khalid and found out he was with the New Black Panthers, and so he migrated over there because his loyalty was really to Khalid.
Oh.
That's the story he told. I'm sure if we look, he got like 4 different stories.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? About the same shit. Let me ask you something, Kat.
Yeah.
Do you feel that SaNeter Studios and HOK is kind of like the media wing of the debauchery, like the sexual misconduct, the scamming, because it just seems that so much comes through the platform? What's the chances of you finding a needle in every haystack? Right.
It has become that. I'll tell you this: when I first came across the conscious community on the internet, SaNeter's platform was where I could go and find real scholars. At that time, it was 7-8 years ago, maybe, right? And then it slowly descended into a bunch of charlatans and just people just chasing money. The young pharaohs, the nature boys. There's so many people, the Inkies that are scammers, the My Hebrews,
Enki?
Even the Tazari. There's so many I could mention. Right. The polite. You got him in case distinction. There's so many of them. Perverts, women beaters, violators, scammers. That there's countless of them all over there. That's why I don't go over there no more. And anyone with any sense should not be going over there. If you're going over there for consciousness, listen, whatever happens to you over there is going to happen to you. Okay, you're literally in the pit of the lion's den. Okay, you're dealing with demons, and at the helm of that is SaNeter, who knows who these people are. Okay, deals with them outside of YouTube, knows them, their business. Okay, this is why he holds his cards. Like he says, he plays what? Chess, not checkers, right? He knows shit about these people. Okay, to the point that he can manipulate them to even come around his platform and continue to make money from these idiots, these clowns that still go over there and support him. Okay, I hope his channel don't come back. Okay, and I hope whatever's happening, I hope he is getting investigated for some bullshit. Because I was even saying that to on Judas the other day. I said, I know his business, right? My man was from New York, and he used to tell me about him and the way he deals with his shit, right? He's like a mafioso type guy. He's into criminality. People know him and his dealings, and it's going to catch up to him. And anyone's going to get caught up with him, hey, good luck to you, okay? It's going to be another polite story. It's going to be another nature boy. And all these other weirdos that run behind him are going to get the same. Okay, my hero. Okay, Tazariak, the one that runs around supposedly beat his wife, the one that supports the whole sexual predator. Okay, and they still have him over on their platform. Are you crazy? Yeah, young Pharaoh shooting up his woman, and like, what are we doing? This is consciousness. This is black consciousness. These are the men that you want us to look up to. It's just sick. No.
Young Pharaoh is on tape admitting that he shot his baby mama's house when the daughter was
child.
Yeah. But
he didn't care.
Well, obviously he didn't. Now, just for your information, they've been trying to say that Pum Pum Smash Walk was one of the first one who made that accusation, but. There's audio that I put up myself on Facebook because my son's mother, she assaulted me when I went to pick up my child, and that was many years ago. And she went to file a complaint against me saying that I hit her, and I didn't have any legal trouble because on the audio we hear the neighbor begging her to stop hitting me. So if you ever hear people saying that that I assaulted her or whatever. The stuff is, I said where people can find it, and it's easy to find a French speaker. So anybody who hears that audio, just ask a French speaker what is being said here, and you will get a confirmation. He's just asking her, to stop hitting me, for the record, But indeed, Nepal is on tape saying that SaNeter hit her, But your man, is he living in England or you're living in America?
He comes over here for a long periods of time, but he's from Brooklyn. Yeah. So
that's what's up.
Yeah.
And
so
actually,
we kind of go back.
It goes back and forth. Actually, I heard I think yesterday that Nature Boy was from Brooklyn, but I thought he was like from Georgia or something. I didn't know.
I think he is, and I think he moved down to Atlanta or somewhere like that. That's when he did the whole can I say the word gay or?
Oh yeah. He said that publicly. He said that he admitted that he did.
That's where he did that, and where he was like a stripper or something like that.
I think he's from the Bronx.
Apparently, Garfield said he was a stripper too. What's up, young hero?
Oh yeah, he was. Yeah.
You ever seen any video or picture of Garfield stripping?
Garfield stripping?
Wait, hold on, bro.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
No.
We ain't trying to see that.
Hang on, Garfield was a stripper.
Man, come on.
Yeah, he was a stripper.
Yeah, okay.
He said it.
He was a.
He said that.
Hey, Garfield.
For women? He was a stripper for women?
I hope so.
I don't know who he was stripping for,
Man,
but
I
he
don't
said
know.
that he was a stripper when he came to America when he was new.
So wait. Y'all
Oh,
trying
he
to
used to
tell
be
me?
in shape, huh?
Y'all trying to tell me Nature Boy wasn't?
Hey, Jade.
Nature Boy wasn't gay porn. That's what you trying to tell me?
Yeah, man.
Yes.
He said
That's a Ali. Oh, he said it himself.
Yeah,
he talked about it.
You've not
available
seen
online.
the videos are out there.
Oh, that's crazy.
It was a doctor scene.
AKA Dr. Yuck ass niggas, man. What kind of? This is who they used to call their tree god. Their tree god was a home. Oh my goodness, man. These people pathetic, bro.
He was getting what do you call it? One of those examinations, yeah.
Yeah, so there was a few years back, the stuff came out and it was like a scandal, and he made a video and he admitted, he said, yeah, I did that, he said that was all about the money and all that, you know what I'm saying? And back then I thought, that was going to be like a rap for him, but he found something special.
That's why a lot of them guys that was under him in that stupid cult, you could tell no disrespect, but you could tell they were homosexuals. You see what I'm saying?
Even him, you could tell.
That's what I'm saying. They take ones to no one. Yeah.
He was having sex with all of them, and I mean all of them.
That shit is crazy, bro. Like, wow.
Including the men. Yes.
Yeah, they need to stop calling themselves tree god and this. Just call yourself what you are. What they call that? What they call the goat? The Baphomet. Yeah, they need to stop using, because that's why nobody can't even say they conscious anymore. They done fucked it up for everybody. Don't walk around talking about you conscious or God. You know what I'm saying? Because what that represent, they made it a filth. They made it filthy. Dr. Yuck did that. What's his name? Polite did that. All these people that's into these nonsense, because they all follow the same people and they all do the same nasty shit, man.
It's really sad. That's the thing. It makes like the whole black conscious community look crazy.
Nobody wants
sick. Yeah, full of like perverts and degenerates, which is not the case. Like people that come, but for some reason the ones that rise to the top are the worst of the worst.
Yeah, exactly.
It's really sad to see it like that.
The infidels always get all the power and
all the attention. Exactly. They're the sickest bastards ever. And it's what I mean. Like, don't follow people just because they're numbers and stuff, because it's not. It's usually they're the least conscious out of the bunch. Support the smaller channels, the ones that actually know. Because listen, SaNeter don't know shit. Okay, he's been around here for a long time. He don't know a goddamn thing about nothing. Okay. You could sit there and have a conversation. Man can't spell. He just regurgitates what he hears.
Right.
You don't have two brain cells to rub together. If you ever debated him on nothing, he could never do anything without attacking you personally and looking crazy.
He busy calling Shaka Frenchy, just because he living in where you living now, in France or Europe, Shaka? In France. But that's like
Europe. Yeah, we're just across the border from each other. Okay.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. But that's what I remember. I first heard him talk about Shaka. He was like, and people were like, "Why is this European coming over here and talking to us about this and that?" And I was like, "Hang on a minute. You're talking about African science, African religion, okay, African culture, okay, but somehow." When a French African wants to talk, or a British African, it's a problem. But you guys all the way in America somehow got owners, to talk about. But we can't talk about it. And I'm from Africa, okay? I was born in Africa, but I can't come because I have a British accent. Now I can't have, you know what I mean? It don't make no goddamn sense.
He used to talk bad about people in the Caribbeans, and they come in on banana boats. And
exactly.
But
when
today
people in the Caribbean have actually are more connected to Africa. They are not
Oh, yeah.
so. I don't know what it is about.
I'm from.
I know what it is. I'm an American.
I'm from the
I'm
Caribbean.
from America. I could tell you.
Let me finish. Yeah, I'm from the Caribbean too. You know, so I know the best of both worlds. But yeah. So he does that all the time. But then he will have a show like today, having Professor Small. James Small talk about Haiti like they care. They don't give a shit about no Haiti. If they see a Haitian in the streets, they will spit at them and call them something, you know.
Who?
SaNeter. He had a
Americans?
show. No, I'm talking about not every American. Some Americans are like that. Just like how some US Virgin Islands in the Caribbean are talk down to people from the Caribbean and the British. You see what I'm saying? So black people do this to each other everywhere. And but yeah, SaNeter does that all the time. He talk bad about other people from outside the United States, but then he always doing shows about them just to make money. He don't care nothing about Haiti and what they got going on with the war and all of that. He don't care. You see what I mean? But go ahead.
That's real talk.
Yeah, for me,
when he go ahead, sister.
Oh no, for me, like I really haven't heard him speak badly about Africans and stuff. It's specifically, I think I've heard him talk about.
I'm gonna play it for you. I'm gonna play it for you. In the meantime, I'm gonna play a clip when he talks about Caribbeans. He called them banana. He called them banana boat N-word.
Why should they listen to you?
Willie Lynch.
Why should they listen to you?
Willie Lynch
this
right
is
here.
Willie Lynch at his
This Willie Lynch.
Willie Lynch at
another
his
West, another West Indian.
Go ahead.
Another West Indian.
Another
Willie
West
Lynch.
Indian. Go over to get this. Another damn West Indian. Bootlicking ass nigga.
Willie Lynch.
Another bootlicking.
Willie Lynch.
You gonna come to my face, man? You go ahead, man. You don't know nothing about the black nigga.
No, you still on the plantation.
Ass nigga,
Protecting the cracker. Protect the cracker. Go ahead. Protect Whitey. Protect Whitey.
Keep on protecting Whitey, nigga.
Where the fuck is he? These white folks, these black people come to the aid of this white man. Yeah, come on back, brother. Come on back. Come on back. Come on back.
Come on back.
Come on back. I got it. Come on.
Man, shut up. Come on.
You work for the white man.
Come on over here.
You work for the white man.
Shut the hell up.
You work for the white man. You work for the white man.
Your damn self.
You work for the white man.
All you goddamn banana boat motherfuckers come here and try to tell us something.
Yeah.
All you banana boat motherfucking West Indians come here and try to tell us something.
They're gonna drop
Come on, man.
you
all you banana boat motherfuckers come here
but
and try to tell us something.
Banana boat.
You can't tell us a damn thing. You want to kiss the white man ass, you kiss his ass. You want to kiss his ass, you kiss his ass. Don't come here and try to tell us. All you goddamn motherfucking banana boat motherfuckers come here and try to tell us what to do.
Who owns rich and who owns everything on this block? You?
Get the hell out of here.
Foreigners own everything.
If you want to kiss the white man's butt, you kiss it. Don't come tell us what to do.
We can't even buy a bagel from you.
You don't tell us what to do, man.
You can buy a DVD from us and free your mind. You can buy a book from us and free your mind.
They're all
you can buy a book from us. You can buy a book from us and free your mind. Willie Lynch.
All you Willie Lynch niggas.
Willie Lynch. Willie Lynch. You bootleg. You's a bootleg Negro. You's a bootleg African. You a bootleg African. You a bootleg African. What are y'all? A bootleg African. You shouldn't even be proud to say that. You a disgraceful Jamaican. That's what you are. You a disgraceful Jamaican. You a disgraceful Jamaican. You a disgraceful Jamaican. Here come the other one. Down.
And here I'm going to play where he says that he's not African and disrespecting Africans. It's a bit long, so if you want to grab something to drink or use the bathroom, do what you want to do here.
let me deal with that. That's the problem. All y'all niggas running around thinking y'all African. Y'all don't know nothing about no fucking African. I'm not no fucking African. Number one.
That's SaNeter talking.
That's SaNeter. Yeah, this SaNeter talking. I'm not no fucking.
Y'all listen to this.
None of you niggas know nothing about Africa. Let me finish talk. Let me finish talk.
Let me say No. Everybody be quiet. Hold on. You know I'm the fucking African. Hold on.
Go ahead, SaNeter. I want to hear Negroes know nothing about no African. Y'all can claim Africa all you want. Them niggas look at y'all like a piece of shit. So y'all keep on saying we African. What the fuck does that mean? Ain't no such thing as that. I'm African. We was here before.
Well, they treated me just fine.
Let me finish.
They treated me just fine.
Where all your scholars at? All your fucking scholars up there talking this African shit. We was here before Africa. That's a baby fucking language. All right? That shit is baby talk.
Oh, man.
So we can
I'm saying, the more you open your mouth, you're not qualified.
God damn, SaNeter. Hold on, wait. Hey, SaNeter, this brother Unc, yo, you my man, yo. For the listening audience, what language is here? What language is here? Hold on, SaNeter. What language are you talking about? Since we not African, then who the fuck are we then, bro?
And y'all not no motherfucking African.
What are we then? Because last time I checked, hold on. Last time I checked, we see people. We see people from Africa. So wherever we at, it's fucking we spread Africa, brother. Are you serious? A damn European to tell you he's a fucking African.
When SaNeter walked up on the scene in his opening remarks, SaNeter got up there. See, y'all keep saying the brother was violating. Let me talk, and then you're gonna hear.
Nah. Back on that African shit for a minute.
That's when you were mad at SaNeter.
African though, yo, who the fuck are you? We idiots,
brother, I'm gonna deal with that if you let me talk, brother. You keep
but I'm trying to figure out this because you done fucked me up with that one, son.
Get into it. Let me talk.
What's the language that predate niggas talking in Africa though, brother?
When SaNeter got up there, when SaNeter got up there with his opening round, all SaNeter was talking about is this nigga is not qualified to debate me. This nigga can't do nothing. How the fuck SaNeter won that round? The Hebrew got up there and said, man, you can waste all your time talking about yourself all you want. And he got up there and knocked SaNeter ass out with the first punch. He was never able to recuperate. He was never able to get back up. So y'all can go ahead and go out on your own. I'm gonna keep
what was the punch though? We just want to know what the punch was. Since it was that devastating, groundbreaking, what was it, yo?
That shit was
devastating. SaNeter giving that Hebrew personal information on SaNeter? Huh?
Go look at the video.
Wow.
Why you think you're so comfortable in the talk?
Yeah, but you said the rules was no personal shots, yo. You weren't supposed to let that one go, though, bro.
Look at the video, African.
Okay. So what are you, though? What are you, Star? What are you, Star? Hold on, Chris. So what are you then, though? I'm just asking. Besides the energy band, what are you?
Don't speak no African language. You don't eat no African food.
So what?
You don't wear no
African costume. Catch you on the street, nigga, no more.
I don't know nothing about Africa, man. I don't know nothing about Africa.
SaNeter. Hold on for a minute. Come on, Minkara. Everybody stop. Minkara, come on, yo. So what you trying to tell me is, SaNeter, so this is what you really trying to tell me. If we in America, right, don't eat African food or wear African clothes, then we no longer African, yo? Is that what you really trying to say?
You motherfuckers, we are our own people now. And as soon as
we agree to that. We agree to that, though, son. Nobody stupid. We agree to that.
The Africans, hold up. The Africans over here don't call their motherfuckers self-African. So what is you talking about? What is that?
Okay, so hold on for a minute. Hold on for a minute.
You know how big Africa is, bro?
Stop.
Africans don't even call themselves African.
SaNeter, if you go to SaNeter, if you go to SaNeter, come on with that shit, man. If you go to any journal, right, of any worth, and type in where the first humans are from, they'll say fucking Africa. Now, we got enough sense on this motherfucking show to know that that ain't the name or the original name, and then it was applied to the whole land mass later on. We got that shit, SaNeter. So what we're saying is we're the people from that land, right? It gave birth to humankind, nigga. And since we speak English, we use the word African.
Pause. Pause.
Hold on.
Yeah, well, here we go again. He's not African, but they trying to scam the people to give them $150 to go to an African museum.
To the
You see what I'm
African American
saying?
Museum.
Yeah, everything he do is contradict to what he says out his own mouth. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead.
Oh well, for the record, that's the name that he gave to his daughter. You know, but
Yeah,
No,
imagine that.
you made that shit up. No, you made that shit up. SaNeter, I tell you what. Bring us in, yo. And we'll beat you up on that shit. We'll beat you up on that shit. We're not from no motherfucking planet. Prove it. SaNeter.
The next debate is in Atlanta. The next debate is in the South, man.
It
We
is.
ain't going to New York. We ain't going to New York no more. Fuck that.
That dumb ass shit, yo. That's some dumb ass shit.
I think the debate
you
should
be done in
Harlem.
Keep y'all crybaby ass over there. That ain't gonna stop us from doing what the fuck we do.
I think the debates are important, and I think the debate should be done in Harlem. I just think it has to be.
Man, listen, I don't give a fuck where y'all have y'all shit at. I'm gonna still continue to do my thing. Y'all ain't doing this over here. Stealing? Fuck about none of y'all what y'all talking about.
Stealing? Well paid. You think I well paid. You feeling yourself in the
Hold on, SaNeter. We're going to go to next call. Hold on that shit, yo. Hold on, SaNeter. Yo, you stop.
Homosexuals and everything, too.
Just make a right, nigga. I'm talking to you.
Come on, E. Oh, yeah.
Hold on.
To watch Colin and everything, he's telling it all.
Let me go to next call. SaNeter, so what you? Hey, SaNeter, so what you? Indian tonight? What?
Black Panther Party here, nigga.
All right, I'm going to the next call, yo. Hey, SaNeter, so you kill it. Hey,
y'all niggas kill it.
Hey, come on, hold on that shit, SaNeter. Come on, SaNeter, come on, man.
SaNeter, come on, yo. Now it's gone. You want to talk about the history of it? Get your punk ass out there.
SaNeter, yo, you about to get black ice, yo.
Nigga, I had nerves. Nigga, I had nerves.
You ain't doing the problem.
It's the truth. All
y'all niggas talk that shit. You ain't doing shit. He ain't fucking He ain't fucking
I know you envy. He wants to be steady.
Hey, come on, yo. Everybody, hold on. Everybody.
All y'all niggas that went to Africa, I bet you found your way back home, didn't you? You didn't get lost. Like the Africans over here, they get lost over here. If you love it over there, don't get lost in Africa.
Hey, SaNeter, can you hear, yo? Hey, SaNeter, can you hear, yo?
You ain't gonna get lost in Africa.
SaNeter, can you hear for a minute, yo?
Yeah,
Can I say something, yo? Can I say something to Brother Unc, yo? And I don't want to cuss your motherfucking ass out because you a little bit over the line with that African shit. Now, hold up for a minute, brother. Now, that's just a goddamn word. Come on, yo.
They kill you over there.
Yo.
And then they eat you. They kill you and then they eat you.
You earned it, SaNeter. You earned it, nigga. Hold on.
Look at joining in on the attack on the Africans. It became so conservative. Boy, y'all niggas powerful, man. God Mike Angelo here. I'm glad nobody told you who they are. You have to believe. I'm glad that ain't running. SaNeter said he's the God King of this. So when he say he's the God King, then that's what he's doing. He's doing his God King right in the crowd. I ain't getting nothing but love. Shit, I ain't getting nothing but love. You ain't rounding somebody up, man.
We got your back, man.
Man, don't let that nigga talk y'all away from y'all
man. That nigga always hippie,
y'all go back and experience that shit for y'allself. Experience it for yourself and have your own experience, man. Don't let nobody
How come you came back home? You went to Africa 3 times. How come you came back home?
I'm going to ask you one last time,
SaNeter. Why you ain't get lost over there?
Wait a minute, SaNeter. Every Muslim that go to Mecca don't talk there. They go back to where they come from, too, brother.
So that's, but this is, you talking all that African shit.
Hey, SaNeter.
Go over to Africa.
Hey, SaNeter, I hope you live forever, man. You live forever, brother.
Nah, you don't live forever, brother. Everybody gonna
For me, you live forever. It's your shame, man. All right, so I'm gonna stop buying all your shit to say African, SaNeter. I got you on that one, nigga. Since it's
all that shit, I'm gonna stop selling
flag all that shit.
And I'm gonna stop
selling all that
shit,
nigga. Yeah, that's right. Stealing ideas, getting rich off my ass. Why you hating? Because now the cooler heads are gonna prevail, and everybody
let's go on the flag war. Let's go on the flag war. So we all start flagging each other's shit. Fuck it.
Nah, we all adults. The cooler heads are prevail.
Hold on, yo, we're going to the car. Everybody pipe down. We're going to the callers, yo. So for the record, SaNeter is no longer African. He's an energy band running around this thing.
Like Hebrew.
He's a covenant. He wanted to like.
That was for the record.
He said, "Let's start flagging each other. Let's just do that." He went right to, man. Hey, bro, it's crazy like how all this was right in our face. Everything, how everything's going down, right? Everybody practices that whole Nino Brown thing. Remember, Polite was all like, "Oh, if this and that, everybody's going down." Yo, bro, watch this. Watch how channels start falling. Watch this, bro.
But he didn't say that on his panel, though, you know.
Shit, he just said it right there when they was arguing.
Yeah, but not on his panel, because on his panel he's trying to be careful, you know.
Man, clearly he ain't. He had to pull everything down. Well, allegedly.
Yeah,
So
he probably
he must be worried about something.
He probably said that more than a decade ago, but he continued to sell African stuff. He continued to portray that Black Power stuff. He continued to make money off it. You see what I'm saying? A lot of stuff that these people knew years ago, I didn't know it. Like I didn't ever follow SaNeter like that. You know what I mean? Certain people we just found out last year. You know what I mean? But these people, you know, they full of shit. They ass kisses. So they would have been on a campaign to get that guy out of here. You know what I'm saying?
But hang on, let's not pretend like he has not said similar things about African Americans, if not worse things, about them being dumb, ignorant, you ain't shit. He'd rather trust the white man than you. Like, he said these things right in your faces.
Yep, then turn around and sell you the same product.
Right.
It makes no sense, man.
Call us stupid, then sell us some RBG shoes.
You're stupid, you ain't shit, he'd never trust you. You're like, you don't support him, you're broke, you're dusty. Like, everything you could say. And then you still pander to him. It's crazy. Like you said, like, when it's right in your face, but I don't know. But in a few years, when shit hits the fan, you like, how did we even allow him to speak to us like that? Like, it's almost like you've been indoctrinated in some kind of
I can tell you how we allow it, because that's
not we. Yeah, not we.
No. I'm speaking on Black Americans. Right, because I mean, I'm sure, you know, I heard SaNeter's Dominican, and maybe he is, but SaNeter's from Harlem. He claimed to be RBG, and you know, I know how Black households run. I know how we interact with each other. The average Black dude from America, we gotta fight a dude before we even become friends. If cats know what I'm talking about, we grow up fighting the people we love the most. We grow up disrespecting the people we respect the most, or should respect the most. So on one hand, they'll say, I got the smartest chat room in America. Well, your chat room's a bunch of Black people, more than likely from America. I'm sure that there are some people from other countries, but the way he make it sound like, bro, you're not all encompassing like that, bro. People don't like you like that, bro. Black Americans, we like to be entertained. We like to laugh. We like to be emotional, bro. We like to separate so that we can have the great comeback. This is really who we are. And I'm not saying it's on purpose. I'm not saying it's a conscious thing, right? Because it's the house of consciousness. But just think of what you see. Think of what we do see. How many times? Remember the whole thing with Polite, and then they got back together, and now Pharaoh's back, Inky's back. Those are the gangs, that's what we do. And people, they do that everywhere. I ain't been everywhere. I'm from America. And I know Black people, all this shit that the House of Consciousness do, this is how we are in real life. This you hear SaNeter, oh yeah, and people fall out and and yeah, right. So it's like theater.
Yeah, I get that. It's human nature, right, to fall out and have disagreements and stuff like that. That's just, we can have a disagreement right now, right?
But they have wars though.
Yeah, but to go out
some
war with
of them don't have
somebody
no
and violate
morals.
people like that, and to accuse people of being X, Y, and Z, and knowing people and hiding and keeping those secrets about how really people move. And this is the problem that's keeping, I think, the Black community in a whole, wherever you are in the diaspora, right? And I think this is the problem. Like, these kind of things need to be removed, because it's not gonna. It's like you said. It's like a cycle. Like, it's a toxic relationship. It just goes round and round and round, and we don't get nowhere because we're too busy just going back and fighting with the same old people. You know, it's like a family feud. You know, when you remove those people out of it and let other people and other ideas come in, that's when we can elevate and become better. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're going to be stuck in the same place, the same arguments year after year after year, the regurgitated bullshit, and never evolving.
Yeah, I totally understand what he was saying, because, like, at the end of the day, I lived in, America and the Caribbean. I grew up in different places, so I know it's similar everywhere, because the one thing about it is it has some people that actually mature and have morals and principles. You see what I'm saying? So even if some things we do as kids, when we get to a certain age, we don't do it anymore. You see what I'm saying? And some people, they never cross that bridge. They never grow, hairs on their balls. They never grow a backbone. So they still with this play thing, like you in high school, you gonna disrespect me and my mother, and we gonna fight today and be okay tomorrow. And when you are an adult, it doesn't work the same, because everybody have their agenda, everybody got their priorities, and everybody is on survival mode, So when you do that as a child, it's different from when you do it as an adult, because when that happened, a lot of times they end up dying. It ends up in violence.
Listen, like, we can't compare that to, like, regular life. Sorry, I forgot your name, darling, the one that said that before. Like, I get what he's saying, like, the relationships that we have as Black people. Yeah, we like that, the banter, the back and forth. We get each other, we can cuss each other out one day, and next day we're best buddies and stuff like that. But what we're talking about is Black consciousness. We're not talking about day to day, that should be on a level. We're talking about Black excellence. Like, and you would not see that in any other area amongst any other group of people, any other ethnic group acting like this. Okay, leave the bullshit down there, but we're supposed to be up here. Okay, and we're not supposed to be acting like this.
And and our elders, whether they was from the Caribbean or America or whatever the case may, they didn't, and the scholars and Dr. Ben and Clark, they didn't used to do what these Black people are doing today.
Right.
If they having any argument or discussion, it's based on the information and the facts. You know what I'm saying? But we going backwards, if you ask me. You know what I mean? Because it doesn't matter if Tupac is loved all over the world. It doesn't matter if he's a Black American. Black people love him all in Africa, everywhere. So it's the same thing with Bob Marley or Marcus Garvey. You have people in America that admire Marcus Garvey, and Bob Marley is loved all over the world. It doesn't matter where he was born. It's that he was a Black man standing up for all Black people. And that's what the purpose was, you know what I mean? So we got away from that a long time ago, and greed and money and integration with all kind of races, we lost all our values and signature of who we are as a people. But anyway, go ahead.
I seen everything make a complete change after, not really after, during Kemet on trial. You guys just remember the spectacle that was?
Yeah, I remember. I don't even know what happened after. Like it just crashed. Because I
Oh man,
never really used to be
you,
like looking, you know. Right.
SaNeter told us what happened. Remember, he said Polite ran off with the money, and then all this stuff. And so you got something for a Shaka. I know Shaka got
I
something.
remember he said that. Yeah. Go
'Cause
ahead.
Donnie Williams said that
Donnie.
he scammed Smash Rockwell, out of that 15%.
Yeah, Divine. You wanted to say
Oh,
something?
Divinely inspired. Feel free, brother.
Yeah, peace, Shaka, peace to the channel. Sorry, to the panel. Peace to the chat.
Peace. How you doing?
Yeah. I mean, for me, I'm from the Bronx, right? So I don't get into oppression, depression Olympics, whereas these people are more African than these people. I don't get into all that because we're all in the same boat at the end of the day. And we all have here in the diaspora, we all have pieces of our former Africanness, if you want to say, with our foods, the way we speak, but what we all should come together is, what we should all come together in doing is exposing these charlatans and these people like Filthy Frankie. And that's what we have in common. In each of our communities, we have people like this. So the thing is that, the way he attacks people, he keeps people, he's divisive, and he knows what he's doing. He's not stupid. Not that stupid, but he's smart enough to know what he's doing. He'll have Hebrew Israelites saying all these things like, I hate Africans, right? Then he'll have peace and black power. See, he's like a dichotomy. He's like really a hypocrite, and he allows scamming, right? So we're calling this out.
He's a scammer himself.
He's a scam. He is, man. He is. He is a facilitator, and also child molestation. Look who he has. I mean, you're gonna interview Nature Boy
within less than a year. Less than a year.
And you're gonna
two of them gone into jail. Polite and Nature Boy.
Yeah, right after you're gonna big up Polite's name recently. Oh man, I hope the feds. I hope it's all true for him.
And you wonder what's wrong with our community when you have people that put scumbags on a pedestal over and over.
But
whether it's SaNeter, whether it's the hip hop community, KRS-One doing it for Africa Bambaataa, whether it's these stupid Namibians walking around teaching people these things and having them bow down to so-called Dr. Yucca, child molester. You know what I mean? Like, this is what we need to get rid of.
Yes.
And when the small people speak the truth, nobody don't want to hear because they busy following the propaganda and the negativity.
But here, I gotta tell you this, right? Unfortunately, our people, and even Africans too, because I see like this whole, I don't want to, ruffle anybody's feathers, but I got to call it out. The Abrahamic practices within, the motherland, where where I see Igbo,
Abraham, Muslim,
Hebrews,
whatever Christianity they talking,
So how are you? Yeah, how are you Igbo and you're Hebrew? What about Chukwu and Chiniki, man? So you're throwing all your ancestral stuff out the window, man. What? For what? Right?
For what? Yeah, some made up story. Yeah.
European nonsense.
Oh yeah.
Press.
You know what? This is a conversation I actually want to have someday, like about Africa and about how religion has really destroyed the continent, like in terms of Christianity and Islam and Judaism and stuff like that, how they've abandoned their indigenous religions.
I'm pretty sure you could come over here and do that anytime.
Oh my God, I'm waiting. I'm doing more research on it, but I've been listening to a lot of stuff like that, and it's kind of really sad. But I get it because of colonialism and the whole, the white man's propaganda, but that's the thing. Unless Africans are free from the white man's religion, i.e. the Abrahamic faiths, Africa will always be, at the disposal of like colonialism. Do you know what I mean? Like they'll always be able to be manipulated and made to feel inferior. Even now though, you would think they would be more informed and say, even if you are part of the Abrahamic faiths, to know that they were still melanated people, they weren't Caucasian people. They still love the idea, and a lot of them still bow down to the white man as if he is a god to them, and it's a sickness that a lot of Africans have. I'm sorry, it's true.
Well, the thing is that if you've been colonized, or if you descend from people who were enslaved, it's all, been pushed into our minds that what we did was inferior and what they do is superior. Mm-hmm. So the thing is that also, like where I used to work, right? There were a lot of Yoruba where I used to work, and they would come in, and they would see me with my elekes on, right? Mm-hmm. And they'd be like, "What is that?" I say, "You know what it is. Why are you asking me what is that? You know what it is. It's what you should be. This is what you threw in the trash. I picked it up. So don't be mad, right?" Mm-hmm. I listen to my ancestors, But the thing is that then the next retort would be, "Well, what church? Let's go to church." I'm not going back to church. I'm done with that. See, Dr. Amos Wilson, Ibashe, but he says this. That in order for us to progress, we have to get rid of, abandon all Western thoughts and practices, because it's holding us back. We have to return to our former selves. That's why
it is. But this is the thing. This is why I don't stand it. Like for me, right? Like I was saying earlier, like I'm from Sudan, and to think that my country abandoned Kemetic teachings.
Mm-hmm. And the thing is, right?
For Islam, just
well,
oh my God, it kills me inside. I just like
sometimes it's people that from out of country that's even bringing them some of the information that they should know. So sometimes I don't know what's going on in Africa,
get it. I get colonials
because everything that's going on had happened to us outside of the continent. It happened to them within the continent, and they probably even had to go through just as much, because they have the land, they have the resources, the goals. Imagine what these people had to go through. It's thousands of years. Yeah, thousands of years these people been invading Africa. Like, don't get it twisted.
Listen, just look at the history of Sudan alone. We had to fight so many empires just to keep what we could barely keep. We had to fight the Egyptians.
Look at Ethiopia with Selassie.
The Romans. We had to. So many groups of people we had to fight, and we still fight even today. Just because I don't know, we have like I don't know what it is about our land that people just want to take it.
You see, because of the gold and the whatever they call that black stone that helped. It helped with all the cell technology and all of that. Or what is resources, land. They probably taking the one thing about the Western world, other than certain places like the Caribbeans and Trinidad, Jamaica, Virgin Islands, and all of that. I realized most of the world is a concrete jungle now. You see what I'm saying? It's not like you could just go outside and go pick an orange or go pick a lime, and what I'm saying? They destroy the earth. If you ask me, I'm pretty sure the earth was full with abundance of fruits and vegetables. You see what I'm saying? So the more they destroy, is the more they have problem with feeding the world, because the majority of the earth should be plantations and farming for people to eat. You know what I'm saying? So I just think Africa is one of them rare places that still have nature and it's still producing a lot of food and all kind of different resources. And you could tell by certain things in Africa that, you know, these people wasn't fear. They wasn't they were terrified at once, just by the way some of them act till this day, you know. Well, go
And that's
ahead.
what I think the aspect, like the religious aspect, I think that's really the only thing it's kind of like it's keeping a lot of people from wanting to be free and removing themselves from their colonial like powers. I think if they really did go back to their like indigenous roots and really like rooted themselves in the land again and who they are as a people, I don't think they would ever, you know, be susceptible to letting these people come in and take advantage of the resources that like Africa has everything. And as soon as we get these people out, it's gonna be the most amazing. It is already an amazing continent, but it's going to be even more when those certain countries are going to be able to get those nations out of their hair, stop violating them and taking advantage of them.
Yeah, I see a lot.
I see it now.
Yeah, a lot of leaders are starting to step up to the plate because it always starts with them. They refusing their offers. They refusing the Western, you know, ideology and all the propaganda to, you know, to turn them into Sodom and Gomorrah as well.
Ibrahim Traore. Oh my God, he reminds me of, I don't know why he always reminds me of like Khalid Mohammed. I don't know. He just has that energy when I see him. Like he's from Burkina Faso. He's the guy who's like
the bald head black guy. Yeah. I love that guy, man.
Yeah, he's so handsome and he's just like he's ready to kick some ass. Don't fuck with my country. Do you know what I mean? I need more of him. We need more of him all over. Like, shout out to him.
And the thing is, you know, the Africa is starting to, you know, improvise on their military and their technology as well, you know. So they have armies as well. So you just can't come in there, you know, unless you drop him some bomb or some. You're not just gonna come in there. You're gonna have to fight, you know. And I think they at that stage that they're willing to die and protect what is theirs. Don't just accept anything and bow down to these people, you know. So I think that's what
time's up. Yeah, time's over.
Yeah, you look at all the resources that Africa has, right? First of all, you would need a book because that's how many to put them all down, right? Everything from coltan, to uranium, to
every mineral. Yeah,
every mineral, every precious gem. You know, from diamonds, emeralds, rubies, all that.
Right.
All that, gold, silver, oil, all of that. Right? If Africa were to get itself together and like maybe form like one solidified nation, you know, the United States of Africa, right? Boy.
Come on, you know what happened the last time they tried that one.
But check this out.
You forget Gaddafi when he tried that?
Yes, but if they could actually do it, we would be
at war.
The biggest and the baddest country on the planet.
Knowing the enemy, you would be at war because they can't.
You know what? We're gonna have to go to war then. Yeah, we're gonna have to fight. I'm gonna have to go back to Africa. I'm gonna fight because hell no. But you know what? Is there like over 1 billion Africans? You know, and if we get all the ones around the diaspora, if they try to attack us now, I'm gonna need all you guys to back us up then, all you Pan-Africans, right? So if we take up arms and be like, no, fuck you guys.
That'll happen because
are you guys gonna back us up, or are you gonna leave us out here to dry? Like, we need to know.
You know, but but not for nothing. When Ethiopia was attacked by Italy, and I think it was in Harlem. I think they had like a 25,000 black man protest, and people tried to sign up to go to fight for Ethiopia, and the State Department said no. You know,
from America, did they?
Yeah, of course. And the thing is, a few got by though. There was one pilot who flew for the Ethiopian army.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
I never heard that. I never
Oh
heard
yeah.
that story.
See, look, even with Marcus Garvey, his movement took, really, really got a foothold and was embraced by African Americans here. And you see these, the pageantry of all their uniforms, everything, and that's when I said, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, and another thing is, go
All
ahead
these
when you
Negroes
finish.
jumping, they're starting some problems.
Yeah, we're starting to get together. Let's put a stop to that.
And what did J. Edgar Hoover say? He said that the most scariest thing was a black messiah coming up to unite black people.
Yeah, and they kill.
Because
They
once
kill them every time they stand up. People don't
what happened?
understand
What
how
happened?
much times they
Mel
come. Go ahead.
Freud, right? For Mel Freud, they deported him. They sent him to jail. So that's what they're going to do. Either they're going to imprison you. Look at Mumia.
Assassinate you, jail you, diminish it, assassinate your character.
If you don't have a whole country, if you don't have a whole army, a whole thing behind you to protect you and all of that, it's gonna be difficult, especially when you're in the middle of the belly of the beast. You know what I'm saying?
But this is the thing: if we're gonna be like a diaspora, then that's what we're gonna need. Then, if we're gonna move as one country and say, okay, no, you ain't gonna do that. That's what it's gonna take us to all mobilize.
Yep.
Be able to do something. If we can't do that, then what's the point of being?
Because they have their people in every circle of every black person, neighborhood or country or whatever. So, until the reaction is, if you do something to us, your people is gonna pay one way or the other. Is the same thing.
And we also have to remember we're gonna have black infiltrators, like we've always had.
Yeah.
The traitors, the ones that are gonna come in and try and derail us and all this.
That's what they've been doing to all the leaders.
Oh yeah, they've been doing that forever.
Yeah, whether it's Selassie, whether it's Bob Marley, Marcus Garvey, Martin Luther, Malcolm X, anybody that stands for something, they have to kill them. They have to, shame their character. They have to do whatever it takes.
Criminalize them, make them out to be.
And that's what people don't understand. The Messiah is not gonna come flying with wings. He's gonna be a man just like you, trying to get everybody together for one purpose.
Yeah, probably locked up in jail somewhere right now.
And that is their biggest fear, that we actually get our shit together, organize, and start doing things for our people, for ourselves.
When you have people in the community like SaNeter, it just defeats the purpose.
Fuck SaNeter, he ain't gonna do a goddamn thing for us.
Instead of organizing and doing things, to help the
why don't
children.
we, as actually conscious black people in the diaspora, start our own shit? How about we do that? Let's not rely on someone that we know is a heathen and a charlatan. Like, why are we relying? He ain't gonna do shit. We need someone else to come along, is ready to be at the helm, and for us to actually do things as a community, like positive things. I don't know what he's done.
It's not
he ain't
just
doing
him.
shit.
It's a lot of
The only thing he wants to do is line his pockets. No, we need to be doing some actual things to improve our communities and improve our actual lives.
Yeah. The grass is very high right now. It's a lot of snakes in the grass. They when they have kids.
We've seen Star Snake. He's been out here for a while. He's been slithering around.
It's a lot of them. But just like another thing too.
We have the shrine of Isefet. The Bible has no problem with SaNeter speaking sexuality about a child, about SaNeter defending rapists and child molesters, about SaNeter letting people say that they hate Africans, and Jabari claims that he's a chief of an African village. But go ahead, young hero.
Yeah, that's a great point. Like I said, it's not just SaNeter, it's a bunch of them, and it's not just in America, it's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere they.
But that's the thing.
Everywhere they trying to be something they're not, because that's what's running the world. So it's like I told everybody the other day, it's always easier to do what everybody else is doing. It's always easier to give up. It's always easier to go bald head and put a suit and a tie instead of grow your hair out and be who you are. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's why you see a lot of
You
these
can do that.
celebrities have secrets coming out about them because it's easier for them to accept the bullshit just to get a movie, just to get money. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm not
But that's
surprised
the
by that.
thing. I'm gonna say this in SaNeter's defense, and I think he said this before. Like, he's not on anyone's side of of the coin. He does this purely, honestly. I think I've heard him say this, like, just to be, I don't know, like a referee out here. He'll pit you against each other and do that. He doesn't have no loyalty to nobody. So I don't know why we're expecting this of him, even though he's believed in maybe certain things in the past. Now that's all out the window, right?
He's the
lost.
Don King of consciousness. Like he
Don,
really like Don
exactly.
King.
Don King, exactly.
He's been a piece of shit.
That's all he's interested in.
20 years already that I've seen him. Look,
Yeah.
I'm from the Bronx. I used to talk to him face to face. So
yeah, but that's when he actually believed. That's what I mean. Like, when he actually believed in something, he would be out there, grassroots.
Yeah.
I don't even care to get into all of that. I don't care what somebody
but they
say they stand for, and you cannot say one thing and then using Black Power, using consciousness, using Egypt literature and history in order to fill your pockets, scamming the people, molesting their mind, acting like you stand for something that you don't. And we know you don't, but some people are too stupid not to realize that. They're not wise enough because they don't even care to read a book. They rather just get everything easy. And no matter what somebody do, they put it under the wrong. And it's the same thing that Black people do in society with these people that touch children. Like, it's millions of Black people out here, billions. Some of them do this, some of them do that, some of them teach, some of them do something else. So why are we standing for the few bad apples that do these things that make us look bad as a whole, and what they bring to the table doesn't better anybody's life but their pockets?
But
I don't get it, but go ahead.
That's why we have to say salute to you, Shaka, because you've been the same. You're exposing this dude. In fact, all you're doing is just playing whatever he's been saying. No edits, no science fiction type of redos or anything. You're playing him verbatim, and it's been killing him. He has to discuss other people, but your picture must be there. So whatever you're doing is working, And see, the thing is, whatever he started out as, he might have been altruistic at one point. I doubt it, because how could you just flip around and become the antithesis of someone who is altruistic like that? So he's disgusting. So he's been disgusting, even when he used to be pro Black Power. He was still bootlegging other people's shit. So he was he's still disgusting. He's been disgusting. When he Doc Setti,
manipulator, yep.
Back in the early 2000s, in the 2000s,
Oh, that's the thing. Even in his inception, he's been a scammer because he took other people's material, like, what do you call it? Like, where they copy, and then he was bootlegging other people. Like, shit. He's always been like that.
Right. It's from the beginning. He used people, and the majority of them don't mess with him no more. But he used people knowledge to his advantage. You see what I'm saying?
So he went from crack dealer, right, to bootlegger, to all
Lord.
all out.
Do you know what? If we write it all down, we'd be like, what the fuck are we doing? And how did we ever even fall into that? It's crazy.
Not we.
Supposedly a man that dealt with an underage girl, a crackhead, crack dealer, supposedly one that has venereal diseases, punches his wife in the face, and then people still go over to
Curse
his channel
people,
and, like,
mother and
and
children.
acts like he's some kind of god. Like, are you alright?
Kinds of pedophile like shit about
That's just sick. Frank.
You're sick. You're a sick bastard, man. For real.
Jade's funny shit. He is, but I don't know.
Question: which people of the Sudan are you from?
I'm Nubian. Specifically, Mahas is my tribe.
Mahas. Shaka.
Yeah.
You think Mahas has something to do with Nahis? Like Nahisi?
I don't think so. I'm not familiar with that tribe.
I've seen people put that connection together before, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. Mahas.
Yeah. I was born in Khartoum, but I was raised around like Omdurman, which is another kind of big city.
That's very interesting.
Do you know any Dongolawi people?
Dongolawi, yeah, of course. In Sudan, we have all different. That's the thing. We have all, unless you really ask people, but there's all different. All of us are different. We all kind of just live together. I haven't lived there in quite a few years.
Let me ask you a question, because it's always good to get everybody's perspective. Even if I know it's all about games and wordplay, and before I even ask you the question, let me just say this, because I know at the end of the day, you know, melanin is melanin. There are ancient stories, you know what I'm saying? Even the first Buddha was a black man. India, black people. You still got black people darker than me in India with straight hair too, you know. But I'm just saying, I feel like we all came from the same source, which gave us life, you know, and we all know who the originating people are. But people, especially people in the Western Hemisphere, like to play these games right now. For the most part, I don't even see white people going at black scholars or black historians about the truth anymore, because it's just too much evidence. You see what I'm saying? But black people have so much of an inferior impulse about their self. They hate their self so much that they don't want nobody that look like them or that came before them, that's their father or whatever, to be great neither. So I feel like, yeah, people like to portray, you know, do that because they feel like they don't represent none, they don't accomplish nothing in life, so they want everybody to be like them. You see what I'm saying? But they like to play.
I'm gonna tell you this as someone who is from Sudan, and this is one thing that used to always put me off the conscious community, right? It was always about, the focus was always about the east of Africa or the northeast. Like the focus was always on like Kemet and Nubia. And for me, I enjoy that because like you've seen what I look like, right? So people that look like me, we've been in these regions for thousands and thousands of years. Like these, we're drawn on the walls in ancient times, right? This is who my people are, right? But for me, when it comes to talking about West Africa, I really never, or Central or West Africa, I never really heard a lot coming from that. And I think that plays a large part into what you're saying, okay? Even though there are great empires that we can talk about in West Africa and Central Africa, they're not talked about in the same kind of...
Yeah, that's a big
You know
problem.
what I mean? Like, yeah. And I think that pulls into that...
It's funny you say that, because I was just saying, and to follow up
Mahas,
on that.
yeah, V Bennett, yeah, you spelled it right. Yeah, Mahas, yeah.
Yeah, to follow up on that, I just saw the other day, like, black people don't know how great they are, because it's not just in ancient time. It's hundreds of years ago, it's yesterday, it's today. The majority of things that humans use on this earth is black people that create it. Even if they don't create what you used to do today, they started it. They started the idea, so they don't get credit for it as usual. But just the other day, when it was yesterday, I saw another black African inventor who made gloves for sign languages because his niece, you know, she got that issue, can't talk and whatever. So it was hard for them to understand. So he made the glove that when she do the sign languages, it register what she's saying, like in a computer thing on the glove. You see what I'm saying? So it probably end up on the computer screen or it have a speaker or whatever, but that's just to show you how great black men are. Every time you turn around, I see an African and they always young and they inventing new stuff. And sometimes they even get their ideas stolen because they don't have the money or the resources.
The resources to
Right.
develop. Exactly.
Right, just like the other guy that create the self power TV. Not long after I saw that what was going on with him, he's still trying to do it, but some other white person took his same idea and brought up the same idea, but probably just did it his own way. You see what I'm saying? But he just stole his idea though. So black people need to stop that thinking that we are not great, because everything that comes with greatness, once it's black, everybody have to figure out, were they really black? You see what we don't say, did the Greeks do this? Did the Romans do that? You see what I'm saying? And it's a damn shame. So anyway, when you was growing up as a child, of course, we know you guys call yourself whatever you call yourself, where you from, your tribe, you know what I mean, your location and all of that. But when you talk to each other about color, what would you call yourself? Like, I mean, some people are brown skin, some people are dark skin, but in general, and you know, like a general conversation. Like,
Well, yeah. Well, of course, like what? Okay, when I'm talking to, say, I'm in the UK, right? So I meet a lot of other Africans or Caribbeans. So when we talk about where we're from, we don't just say I'm black because that's okay. You can see that it's not going to tell you anything about where I'm from, my background. So I say that I'm from Sudan. So they're like, okay, you're from Sudan. They're from Nigeria. They're from Ghana or Malawi or wherever. That, you know, that's how we talk to each other. And then we can talk about, oh, what tribe are you from? Like you said, like, and then we can get deeper into that because we're from Africa, we understand that conversation, right?
Right.
So when we talk to maybe Caribbeans or Americans, they might not get it because the language might be a bit different, you know?
And I think sometimes even if they do get it, I think like it's not a conversation to have because we resonate with each other based on our parents to begin with. You see what I'm saying? It's
we do, but
like,
just us sharing the same skin or
that's what I mean
together, right? Does not really. We could look. Me and you could look actually really similar. You could look like my brother or my uncle or my father. You know, we could look very similar. But when we ask, like, where are you from, and where am I from, we're gonna tell two different stories. You know, and that tells a different culture, a different language, a different history, right? So our outlook is going to be different, how we perceive.
Let me give you the question better. Let me tell you like this. It's like if you, before you even came to the UK and all of that, and you was in Africa where you from, and you might see somebody from another tribe or another country, you identify them by the way they look and their color of their skin, right? Because if you see something other than that, like a European, a Chinaman, or whatever the case may be, you're gonna identify them as such based on their appearance, right?
Well, I will tell you, from Sudan, which is a very diverse country, right? So we have, when I was growing up in Sudan, we have South Sudanese before we were split from South Sudan, right? So we had South Sudanese that look very phenotypically very different to me, and then I had people from Arab countries that were like that look light from you know. So but we were all Sudanese. We from the darkest to the lightest. So to me, I had a different idea of what it
So
meant to be
okay,
black
so
or a certain race. You see what I'm saying?
so when you say Arabs that they look lighter than you, because like in the Virgin Islands, it's the same thing. You know, we all one people. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of
Yeah.
where the person came from, but we still identify who is who based on their appearance. So when you see the Arab that's Sudanese, do you?
They're
But
still Sudanese.
right, but you know the difference by their appearance.
I guess so. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm just picking your brain,
Yeah,
you
but
know.
yeah. You're always gonna see like someone that you know that's maybe being integrated into the culture or our country.
Right,
You know what I mean? Like we're
right,
not
right.
stupid, we get it, right? So, but we still don't. In day to day, we don't be like, "Oh, you're not Sudanese," or "You're this," and, you know. We don't
Right.
point each other
Yeah,
out
right,
like
right,
you're
right,
not one
right.
of us, and there's
Right.
not
It's
that
just
like
like I'm
colorist
saying,
thing. Yeah,
like
because
the
in Sudan you have the South Sudanese, which are literally the darkest people on the planet, right? And then you
right,
have like people from Yemen or Libya, wherever they came from, Saudi, that come and live in Sudan and intermarry into our culture and stuff.
right.
So we have all different, but we all live
But
together quite happily. Like, you know,
yeah,
it
yeah,
wasn't.
yeah. I totally understand that. But if I go to Sudan tomorrow, you think somebody would ask me where I'm from? Oh, who if I'm
No,
Sudanese? Oh, okay. That's
no.
cool. Yeah, that's cool, you know.
Sudanese, do you know what? Do you know how many Americans I see that look like Sudanese people? It's kind of funny. Like, I do.
Yeah, you-
I know, they're like, maybe I'm Sudanese. I don't know. But I'm like, probably not, because, you know, there's not many Sudanese. Well, maybe now, but back then, there wasn't that many that traveled to the States to be. Sorry, what was the question? Kat, what was that? Someone asked me. Kat, what was that? Where do Kanita, Nubian Sudanese say the name Africa comes from? Oh, that's a good question. I don't know, you know.
yeah, you have to
Africa,
ask
like
your
we had I'll tell you this, because even the name Sudan, for example, from what I learned growing up, like Sudan was actually not even just the land that now that we call Sudan. It was actually was described as like large parts of Africa
Yep.
from like the
Ethiopia.
east to west. Was same with Ethiopia.
Hmm?
Yeah, it was like El Balida, Sudan, and it was called that. Like large parts of like North and Western Africa was called that, and it was the same as well with Ethiopia.
Yep.
When I think the Greeks, when they described large parts of Africa, so it wasn't just a specific nation; it was like literally half the continent. So
Yeah, people from
the
Senegal.
name has changed so many
It means the land
times.
of the blacks, right? Al Bilad al Sudan,
Yeah,
right?
land of the blacks. Yeah,
Black.
yeah, exactly.
Just like a
Benito,
similar.
Sudan. Yeah, so but we never thought about it like that. Of course, we know we're black. We can see each other. We know our color, but we don't identify with black as other people or maybe Americans, because maybe black is. But I don't even know. Like, and I have a problem. Maybe we can talk about that another time, with the whole thing about black being only associated now with black Americans, when actually that term has been used in Africa to describe African nations for a long time. You know, like land of the blacks in Sudan is like how we've been known.
right.
So
Yeah, but
Yeah, no, it's pretty pathetic, and
it's
these
political.
are these are non-scholars, you know, that's making these arguments. So I wouldn't take it too serious.
Yeah, but
I don't, but I want to kind of, I don't know.
well, here is more like political. As to differentiate between us and the Europeans, what have you. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But
but then they don't have like that. But that, you should keep that towards, like, you can't. They're not saying to us as Africans, we can't use the term black anymore.
Who said that?
No, yeah.
There's black Americans that say that we're not black.
Yeah, they say, yeah, people like
they say you're
Bobby
not black.
Banger and these ignorant fools are saying that.
Oh, fuck
Yeah,
them.
I know.
No.
And I'm like, I don't know when this happened because I'm like, hang on, if it's a political term, then when you were called Negroes, was that a political term? Colored, was that African American? They were all political terms, but now you want to like you want to take over the word black, which is literally what all of us have.
Yeah, like
right
it wasn't
to call
political
ourselves.
to call in Africa as well at times. Like
you can't
exactly. Like
it's
no,
pathetic.
you're not. You didn't send me that memo. Sorry, I didn't hear. Like no, I rejected it. I'm sorry. You don't get to call yourself black only. I'm sorry.
You can't go by what the degenerates from the HOK say. So whatever they feel is bullshit. Because I'm speaking as a black man in America, right? You know, the fact of the matter is, blackness started in Africa. So how the hell can we co-opt anything? That was.
I know.
And then also,
but you know what?
But no, check this out. And also, when you look at, let's say for Yoruba, for instance, right? Dudu means black, right?
That's it.
Right? So already.
In what language?
Yoruba, and then Tum in Akan means black also. So they already had language in place to describe certain people, darker people, what have you, within their own African languages, right? So the thing is that even though politically we're black, right? But ancestrally, our ancestors had words for that, for the complexion, you see what I'm saying? So there were black people before any white man stepped in Africa.
Mm-hmm.
So no degenerate, no backwards thinking person can come and say, no, only black people are Americans. That is such bullshit, and that is just so ridiculous to me. No.
Yes.
That's that entitlement.
It is. It is.
And you see what SaNeter wrote.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
It's like you can't have that. Yeah.
What's strange is they're saying that they can't call themselves black, but they're calling each other the N-word all the time.
All the time.
Yeah. That's more prophetic than anything,
But see that.
I be even try to correct myself because I grew up listening to that, going to school. I grew up listening to music. We had older people trying to tell us that they changed the word and da. So, it confused a lot of us as kids, you know what I'm saying? That we start using it because it's in the music and all of that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, that's one of the worst things we ever did as black people, But go ahead.
But see the thing is that even within music, right? Now it became popularized to say the N-word, to say other kinds of demeaning, terms, what have you. But we can't let that be the end all be all, what have you, to our culture. You know what I'm saying? To our collective culture anyway. That really, you can't let entertainment you know what I'm saying? Raise you understand, or get into your head to the point where it's like, okay, now I'm going to start saying this because they're saying it, what have you. You got to cut it out. See what I'm saying? It's like certain things you just have to cast out, and that's
it's easy. It's easier to say when you are our age, but when you was a child growing up in society and the elders adapting it and accepting it, it trickled down to the children. So it's hard. I totally understand what you're saying. And the people back in them times, especially in the 90s, that was adults, they had more responsibility.
Yeah, they did. And you're right. And see, the thing is that, I can speak that way because, I was born in the 60s, man. So the thing is that when you heard nigga, man, somebody's about to get it, man. It wasn't like it wasn't accepted that way like it is now.
Right. Yeah.
You know, it's like fighting words, man. Like, you know, nigga, no. You know?
No.
But
that's how it should have stayed, because now it's become like everyone's using it. Everyone's using it as like a byword to
even people.
be,
right?
yeah.
And see the thing is, they don't use that shit. That's all I gotta say. But
the thing is, for me, listen, like, I don't tell anyone, because what they want to say is like, even when I say that I'm African, or African is not a real word, you know, that was made up, you know, blah, blah, blah. Listen, that's fine. We can get into like the semantics and stuff like that. But then you're okay by being called African American for decades, or colored, you know. We weren't telling you how to identify yourself, so you're not going to tell me how to not identify. I call myself an African. I say I'm African. I'm Sudanese. Yeah. After that, and then I'm black. Like, that's the last. Like, my color is going to be the last, because my continent, my ethnicity, you know, my nation, that's first before my color. You know what I mean? And that's it. Then I can say I'm black. Whereas in America, black is your first identifier.
It's field, because the thing, what we do is, see, we have a what we do here really is to take lemons and turn lemonade out them. You understand what I'm saying? So the thing is that whatever hand we're dealt, we rock it. The way we rock it, it makes others, like, you know, stand up and notice, you know. So the fact of the matter is that
no, because let me tell you this, because black in America means something very different to what it means to be black anywhere else on this planet. Okay, you're calling biracials black. You're calling 12%ers black. That's not black to us anywhere else but in America. Okay.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. So if
that's not black to anyone else but you.
Yeah, like,
so I'm thinking about what does that mean to be black over there? Black is just, you could be anything mixed up and be black. No, that's not what being black is. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, but that's where you're
right.
So
no, and anywhere else besides America.
Well, I don't know about that, because I'm gonna tell you this.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you.
I'll tell you why. Because even light-skinned people, even clear people, you want to say, like, you know, in the Western, you know, like Patois, right? Even they were in those fields too. So that
doesn't make them black.
That's what. Yes, it does.
This is a problem.
No.
You've made black.
It's not
something else.
Listen.
You will call a white person in the hood because he's been around black people. Suddenly now he's black. A Mexican, he's black.
No, he wouldn't.
A Puerto Rican who came from the Spaniards that enslaved you, now because he's in the hood and he fucks with you, now he's black. Listen, you completely bastard.
I think
it's when they get mixed with black blood, we do that. When they
how do you know they're mixed with? No. You call whole white Spaniards, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, and say, I'm dealing with a Spanish girl. She's black. No, she ain't. She's actually from.
But hold on.
I never heard that.
Yeah,
you're gonna hear it today, okay?
No, I don't know about Puerto Ricans, but hold on. Let me say something real quick.
You haven't had my point yet.
No,
you said what? You made your point though. I want to ask you a question because you know it got Santo Domingos that are darker than anybody else, right? And they speak Spanish. Hold on. But there are Haitians that speak Creole and Spanish. That's right next. That basically Santo Domingo is their cousins. They basically was black people at one time till they was being raped by the Spaniard. But that's my point. So
okay.
So then let me ask you a question.
What was the question?
Here's my question.
Question is that you could be Spaniard and be black at the same time.
Yeah, that makes you biracial, right?
No,
but your black dominates anything.
You're not black. Then you're just as much Spaniard.
So we just gonna throw away our brothers and sisters because they mix.
Well, how did they get like that?
We know why. History tells you that.
Okay, so
But
So
that
they're
doesn't mean
biracial.
they're not us.
No. Well, they can be yours, but they're not black. Okay.
there's-
It's
so
in the
there's
great.
no-
in the
boy.
great-
There's no-
You see you.
I would
There's
just tell
no
you.
mixed in Sudan.
Okay. Go on.
There are no mixed Sudanese.
Yeah, of course.
So then,
They still Sudanese though.
yeah.
They're Sudanese. Yeah, like, but they're not black.
Oh yeah, let 'em
you
come
see you a problem, child.
Yeah,
What do you mean? They're not black
know,
then.
and it's
They still black, boo boo. Once they
No,
got
well, they are black, but they can also be
Uh-oh.
Arab or white as well. So I'm
Well,
gonna
they
call, let me
mix,
call
they
them.
mix,
I'm gonna call.
they
Okay,
mix.
let me call them Arab.
Yeah, but
Even-
see, over
Why,
here,
why can I call them Arab? Why can I call those mixed with black and Spaniard? Why can I
In-
call them Spaniards? Why do I
in
have
your
to call them-
country, you talking about those in your country?
No,
right?
no, the ones.
No,
in
yes,
the
you gotta
mix-
start
no,
there. What?
Nah,
Really?
nah. The ones in Dominica, the ones that are mixed with Spaniard, like half and half, right? Why can't I call them white?
Because they look more than you than anything
Oh,
else.
just because they look.
No, because that means they have that.
Black
They
Jews are
have the
dominant.
same.
They're always
they
gonna
have-
look less.
No, that means they have the same. They have melanin. They have the same amount of melanin, or even more. What are we doing here?
This is your problem. You integrate everyone, and they're the very people that are going to be the most racist to you. And tell you to your face, I'm not. I'm not negra. No, I'm a Dominican.
There are some that do that. I'm not gonna lie, but there's some that accept their blackness as well.
What do you
too,
mean
though.
accept it?
Well, that's
Accept
what they are.
You
They
don't
have
put
no
it out
choice.
of my face. I ain't begging nobody to be black. That don't get out of here.
well, let me
What
ask
you
a question.
mean? They was born like that.
Now, here's another question for you. African and African-based spirituality, right? Who practices that the most? I bet the African-based spirituality
Africans
in the Americas.
In America, oh, outside of Africa, I would say like maybe Brazil, somewhere like that.
All right. So now they're all mixed up over there.
Yeah,
And
but I
also,
think
if
they
you look
carry
at-
a lot of
hold-
the.
Hold it now. Hold it. Now you talk about like Boricuas, like Puerto Ricans, right? Now you want to call them
No, like Brazil.
Check this out. But in Puerto Rico, in Cuba, in Santo Domingo, you're talking
Brazil
about
too.
these
Mexico.
places that that
Maybe, yeah.
practice Santeria, they practice Apolo Mayombe, Umba, Utuke, all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
So those are the people that you want to call Spaniards. Those people you go to their house. They have Nganga, they have Nganga Umfumbe, they have all these.
No, these are Afro Latinas or Afro Hispanics.
Because they know their heritage, so they are
Right.
you.
But they're light though. And some may
Not
look white.
necessarily. No.
Some of them,
Not
some of
not
them
the ones
light, some of
not
them
the
dark.
ones I've seen. Maybe a few.
Well,
but
you're
the
talking to a
vast
black
majority.
in Korea, and I can tell you right now that a lot of them are light. You see what I'm saying? And
Okay, well, that's good for them. They've held on to the.
you can't
Yeah,
throw
they
people
with the fight.
like
You
that.
know,
That's they're with the okay. Well, they're with the
you are,
shit.
yeah,
They
you gotta
understand
think
that
them open
they-
hands.
Right.
You got some that's definitely us, and with no mix, and they're the
is.
biggest traders.
And they can be. They can
Yeah,
be.
they can be at times, you know. So
But of course, if there's a mixed population that
Well, I'll
still
tell you-
practices the indigenous African, like you have groups in America, like in Louisiana, and the Geechees, all these people, they're probably like the Creoles and stuff like that still practice
Yeah.
like
Yeah, that's
indigenous African practices and stuff like that. And
Right.
some of them are really all mixed up, right?
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna throw that in their face. It is what it is. But I don't want like what I was talking about is different from like culture. We're talking about culture, whereas like I'm talking about like race, like what you are. Like I don't look at like a Creole person who is like 3/4 white and say that they're black. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna do
but
that.
it had the same Creole person that's the darkest person in the world in the same community. That's their family. Okay. Well, so I don't
Because
see
that's
what's
what
the
it
big
is. You're gonna have
issue.
people. We're not all mixed. We're not all mixed up. Some are gonna be mixed.
That's my
Especially
and-
over where you are, it's gonna be like that, and I get it.
Well, then,
And I'm trying. Do you know what? I'm gonna really
People
try.
could call
my
you
hardest.
mix.
They could, but I'm not, because I can
But
say I'm not mixed. I can show you my
but
parents.
we
I
only
can show you my
I could show
grandparents.
you my parents and
Can you
my
show D?
grandparents too, but
No,
we
no.
could only go so far back.
Right.
But
So
here's the
my people, I can say, well, I can show you my grandparents and that have been from the same land over and over and over and over. But if you're going to tell me, well, my grandmother was from Spain and one was from maybe Portugal, the other one's from like Venezuela, I don't know, wherever, I'm going to assume maybe you're mixed up, multicultural, multi whatever, ethnic.
So here's the
And that's okay, but just don't call yourself
what?
But
black.
if they
I
black,
feel
they're
like
black.
no. I feel. Do you know what? I feel
Oh
black
my
is being.
goodness! You know you lost this
No.
conversation.
Do you know why? Do
You-
you know why? Do you know why I have a problem with
I
it? Right.
propose.
I'm
I
gonna tell you
propose
this.
that we hold on. I propose that we continue tomorrow because it's basically going to be 1 a.m. and I got to work tomorrow morning. So
Yeah, we'll have
I
this
really appreciate the
conversation
convo.
another time with
Yeah.
cat.
I mean, I think I think 4 p.m. Sometime around 4 p.m. EST tomorrow, 4 p.m. New York time, which is 9 p.m. England time. All right, brothers and sisters. I'm very sorry, but I'm
Cool.
falling
No,
asleep
thank you
in
for
the
having
middle of
us on. Thank you
Yeah, it was
guys.
a
It's
great
been
conversation.
enjoyable. We'll carry
Appreciate
on
it.
tomorrow. Yeah.
tomorrow.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
tomorrow. And if
All
if
right.
you know some sisters, Kat, feel free to invite them. Because there's not many sisters who get on the panel. So if they want to, they're welcome. If they don't mind
Okay,
coming
I'll
up.
try and rustle them up. All right,
All right.
guys.
Well,
All
thank you,
right.
Kat. Thank you,
Peace. I'll
Divine
see you
Inspired.
tomorrow.
Thank you, Young Hero, and thank you everybody in the chat. All right. Gonna
All
do
right,
my
peace,
closing
Shaka.
remarks. Peace. Thanks a lot, brothers. So my closing remarks are the same. Stay safe, stay healthy. If I'm allowed to by the nature, I will definitely holler back at you. I don't argue or state facts. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. If you do not think right, you will not act right. If you know better, you will do better. Do I to do an Hotep.
One more thing, Shaka.
Go ahead, brother.
I was just going to say we won, okay?
Yeah, we won against the rape
Yeah,
OK.
he over there. You see what they trying to do my channel. So everybody go to Comcast and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we won and we gonna keep winning, you know what I mean? Until he realize his dirty ways and defeat the demon within him. We gonna bury the demon where he belongs, no matter who it is. But go ahead.
Thanks for that, brother Young Hero. Peace.
Yeah.
Peace to everybody. All right.
Now, for the record, for those who don't know, I'm giving middle nature classes. And here, that's the flyer. Okay? So, those who are interested, feel free to holler at me. If you're not interested, it's cool. But I recommend that everybody who has not yet seen the video, Kemet and Ma'at, Before Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, then watch it. It has about 300,000 views and really deserves to have a lot more.
I just want to let everyone know who's listening in now and who's going to listen to this stream in the future. I just had my first Meta class by Brother Shaka today, and I've had other Meta lessons by other teachers, and I can tell you right now, the brother is the best in the game. He is that was one of the best classes I've ever had, ever. So if you're interested in learning the Meta, if you're interested in getting the basics of it, Brother Shaka is an awesome teacher. Get with him, and it's extremely affordable. This brother is giving us his time and his skills, and he's basically giving it away. I mean, I just consider it a donation. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody's interested in learning the Meta, get with this brother right here. He's an awesome, awesome, awesome teacher. And I'll end with that.
Hotep Senu, Hena Senut. This is Julie, also known as Servant of Yah, and I'm currently taking the Medu Netra classes with Brother Shaka, and it has been an amazing experience. Only 2 lessons so far, and I feel like I've been taking the classes for months, just with the how in depth he goes into the vocabulary words, the construction of the language, the grammar. It's been immeasurable, the experience. And one thing that comes across, hands down, is his extreme passion for teaching this to anyone who is willing to learn and has an interest in learning. So I highly suggest, if you are interested, even a minimal interest, that you subscribe to the classes with Brother Shaka. It's such a nominal amount for how much you get. I know, like, our last class was over 2.5 hours. It felt like 2 minutes, but because that's how, involved you are in what he's teaching and how he teaches and how compassionate he is about what he teaches. Also with sharing materials free of charge, no question, no doubt. It's just what he does. He doesn't have to, but he does. And so I just wanted to give a short testimonial about the class and the effectiveness of the class. And all of that is attested to how studied Brother Shaka is. So I highly recommend anyone with a minimal interest that you do sign up for the Medu Neter class. Hotep.
Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, which is Ma'at Forever. Don't forget to watch the video entitled Kemet and Ma'at. Don't forget to share Kemet and Ma'at on my channel on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, or other social media that you use. Email, text messages, you name it. Those who wish to donate can do so on paypal.me/Ma'at Forever.